Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN, and today we've got the Arsenal versus West Ham Watchalong. Obviously, Tottenham have just won their match, so the heat and the rivalry is definitely heating up right now. Arsenal definitely have to win today, nothing less than 3 points after Tottenham winning their match. So, yeah, we got to win. Arsenal got to produce today. No excuses. West Ham, it looks like they're putting all their eggs in the Europa League basket. So Arsenal got no excuse. We should be going up against a weakened West Ham team. So we can only give our best today. But yeah, nothing less but 3 points if we are to make sure that we get top four. But listen, before we get into it, let me run the intro and then we're going to get straight into lineup. Let's go. Welcome back to Northside LDN. Today, Arsenal taking on West Ham. Boy, it's gonna be a mad one. It's gonna be a mad one. West Ham obviously losing to Frankfurt early on this week, losing 2-1. They're still in the tie, and that's why I think they're gonna put out a weakened side compared to the side they're gonna put out for the Europa League. So no excuses. Tottenham have beat Leicester 3-1. There was goals from Harry Kane, Heung-min Son with a brace. So, yeah, they've literally put the pressure back onto Arsenal by beating Leicester quite comfortably, 3-1 score. I think the only one that scored for Leicester was Iheanacho. So, yeah, they dispose of Leicester. Leicester is really disappointing this season. And the pressure's back onto Arsenal. Can Mikel Arteta's young side be able to deal with this pressure? If we look at the table right now, Tottenham are literally not far from catching up to us. So they've done their bit today. And now it's Arsenal, to put the pressure back onto Tottenham by getting 3 points. Let's look at the table here. Right. So Man United in 6th place with 55 points, Tottenham in 5th place with 58 points, and Arsenal 4th with 60 points. That's still very tight. Only 5 points difference between Arsenal and Man United. Obviously, Tottenham, the irrelevant team, so many top gooners have said before, irrelevant, they're rubbish, they're this, they're that. They're literally only 2 points away. And they only bought in 2 players in the January transfer window, Kulusevski and Bentancur. But listen, it looks like it's doing wonders for them, and they're backfiring. So the top four is still up for grabs. No one's clinched it and run away from the pack. But we obviously today have a chance to, put some distance between us and Tottenham once again. Most people have told me if Arteta doesn't get top four, then they want him fired. For me, I want him fired regardless. I don't think he's good enough. He's not good enough to win me a league, and therefore I just want him gone. But listen, it's heating up, man. It's heating up. It is heating up, and the pressure's back onto Arsenal because Tottenham have won their match. Let me get up the lineup. Let me get this lineup up. Let's see the lineup. Let's see what this Pep reincarnated manager has gone for his starting lineup. Where is it? There it is. Right. So we got Nketiah up front, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, El Nene in midfield with Xhaka and Odegaard. Then we've got Tavares left back. Then we've got Gabriel and Rob Holding in the middle, and then we've got Tomiyasu on the right. So obviously Tomiyasu's coming back from injury. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to be fit enough. He's not really had any game time since coming back. He's getting thrown straight into this. It's a bit risky, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't understand why he couldn't play Cedric, but listen, obviously he brought in Tomiyasu, and clearly he likes him. Thinks he's a decent player. I think he's quite good. I just feel like he needs to run down the channels a lot better. Tomiyasu likes to drift into the middle where it's congested in the middle of the park. For me, I feel like he needs to run the channels like Cedric does really well, and play 1-2s off of Saka and potentially cross the ball. Start spamming crosses into the box. If he can add that to this game, then I think we've got a really good right back in Tomiyasu. Obviously, Tavares, we haven't got much option there. With Tierney being injured, Tavares got to play. I think he's absolutely trash, but we don't really have many options. And it is what it is. Rob Holding takes Ben White's place. I think Ben White's been shocking. I think he's been shocking for a long time. But then again, so is Gabriel. Gabriel letting Ronaldo against Man United, letting Ronaldo come in behind him and score. I thought that was shocking. So listen, Gabriel hasn't been much better, but we don't have many options because this manager decided to loan out all the rotating centre backs that we had. Saliba, Pablo Mari out there in Udinese in Italy. So it is what it is. We don't have many to come off the bench. Obviously, we got rid of Chambers as well. So it is what it is. It looks like he's going with Gabriel and Holding. To be honest, I'd rather Ben White on the bench than Gabriel, because I actually think Gabriel's actually a decent centre back. He's just in a really bad run of form at the moment. Odegaard starts. No surprise there. For me, I'd rather, I would start Odegaard, but I would change Xhaka. I would have put Emil Smith-Rowe instead of Xhaka. I don't rate Xhaka. I never will rate Xhaka. I don't think he brings much to this team. Even when people will say, oh, Xhaka boom, because he scored against Man United. Yeah, that's his first goal of the season. We've got 5 matches left. It's not good enough turning up when we only got 5 matches left in the season. Where have you been for 95% of the season? Nowhere. So for me, I wouldn't have Xhaka in this lineup, but there you go. When does this manager do what I want to do? But yeah, Xhaka starts. No surprise there. Nketiah starting up front with Martinelli and Saka. Personally, I wouldn't play Nketiah. I don't understand why Nketiah is getting so much more game time than Pepe. Nketiah is somebody that's holding the club to ransom, saying he will decide in the summer whether he's staying or he's leaving. And yeah, he did well against Chelsea. But for me, he's not the level that's required. Now, I'd rather go for Pepe. If it was up to me, I'd put Martinelli up front with Pepe and Saka. I think we're a lot more diverse. I think Nketiah has done decent, but I want better than decent. I think Pepe, I mean, it's not really a debate. Pepe's a better player than Nketiah, so play Pepe. And Pepe is a player that's still under contract with Arsenal, But this is why we're getting rumors of Pepe leaving, because of things like this, How are you going to put this guy in front of him? It's absolutely ridiculous. Are you going to play Nketiah in front of Pepe? In my opinion, that's blasphemous. He's somebody that's come through the youth academy. He ain't good enough yet. All of a sudden, because he scores 2 goals when he scored no goals the whole season, all of a sudden he's our savior and he gets all the minutes. I just think it's disgusting the way this manager's treated Pepe. And if I was Pepe, I'd be leaving, because it's ridiculous. Why is my guy always on the bench? We broke a transfer record to get Pepe in, yet he can't get a game. Justify that to me. Justify that to me, because I don't understand that. I don't understand the logic. I really don't. But Nketiah starting with Saka and Martinelli. It is what it is. Actually, let me get that back up, because I want to see the lineup for West Ham. Let's see who they're going for. There we go. Right. West Ham. They got Benrahma up front, Lanzini, Fornals, Bowen, Noble, Rice, Creswell, Zuma, Kafau, Fredericks. Right, so a bit of a weakened team. They're still quite a strong team, though. Still a bit stronger than what I would have thought. I didn't think they'd play Bowen or Declan Rice. I thought they would be resting them for the Europa. Lanzini as well starting. Mark Noble is starting. No Antonio. That's something that's a bit different. But then again, that's the only striker that they've got. I can understand why they're not risking him. Yeah, they got bigger fish to fry, man. West Ham have got bigger fish to fry. But we should be beating a weakened West Ham team. I mean, even though it's weakened, they still got Declan Rice, which for me is their best player. They've obviously not put down Souček, so Souček's not in the starting lineup. So yeah, it's weakened, but it's not weakened completely. I think there's still a decent squad, and I feel like West Ham are going to sit deep, try and absorb us, pressing them and coming at them and trying to hit us on the break, and then they're more than happy to shut up shop. We don't really have anyone in the midfield that can really open up a defense. If they sit in deep, I mean, Odegaard doesn't really unlock defenses. Neither does Mohamed Elneny or Xhaka. So, if they sit deep, which I expect them to, and try to hit us on a counter attack, we're gonna struggle to break them down, in my opinion. Unless Martinelli goes on one of his mazy runs. But I see us struggling in this match. I can't lie. I do see us struggling, people. I can't lie to you. I do see us struggling, but that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? What do you lot make up of the lineup? Let me get into some of the comments. Here we go. Northside, big up, bro. Big up to you, my guy. How you doing? Hope you're good. Come on, you Irons. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hopefully you lot lose today, my guy. Sorry, but I need the 3 points. Tottenham. The squad lineup for Arsenal looks good. I don't know, man. I'm not that happy with the lineup. I can't lie. I'm not that happy with the lineup, but there's things I would change in that lineup, but that's just me. I don't want Xhaka in the midfield, and I don't want Nketiah up front. In my opinion, he can come off the bench like a super sub, but I wouldn't want him starting. But that's just my opinion. Arteta out always. You already know, my guy. Arteta out. Fruit shoot Tommy. It's what I'm saying, man. This guy's coming in cold. Like, he's had no matches. Like, literally, he's coming in straight from injury. He's going to start a match like this. And it's going to be a physical match because it's always physical against West Ham. It's not going to be an easy match, but he's going to come in. And, yeah, we're going to have to deal with him. We're going to have to deal with him. Japanese Chambers, they're inverting fullback. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of you lot don't really rate him, bro. Like, a lot of you lot ain't really feeling him. Big up Northside, my brother. Yo, big up to you, Lenny, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of you lot tuning in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Listen, I will be having Aussie Gooner jumping on for the Watchalong. He will be on in about 20 to 30 minutes, probably just before kickoff. So yeah, man. It should be a good Watchalong, and yeah, we need to win. Nothing less but a win for me. Anything less than that, then yeah, it's going to be mad for this manager. Yeah, Everton beat Chelsea. Did they? I didn't even see that. I need to actually check. Let me check. Let's put Chelsea here. Not gonna lie, I went out last night, so yeah, it's all mad for me. Results. Oi, they did as well. Yo, what is going on with Chelsea, man? Losing to us, drawing with Man United. Now flipping losing to Everton. Yo, Chelsea, what is going on? How is that, bruv? That's mad, you know. That is mad. Richarlison scored. That is mad. What is going on with Chelsea, man? Flipping hell. What is going on? Listen, they got a lot of work to do in the summer, because obviously they brought in Lukaku. We've all seen how it's gone with Lukaku. Havertz kind of picked up a bit of form, but he's not a lethal striker. He's a good number 9, but he's not lethal. He's not a lethal number 9. And then you've got Werner, that obviously could do better. But yeah, man, what is going on, man? 1-0. 1-0 Everton. That's mad, you know. That is actually mad. I can't even lie. I just saw that. But yeah, big up to Everton, man. Listen, they want to stay up in it. You know, it'll be mad if Everton gets relegated. I can't even lie. That would be a bit mad. It'd probably be the biggest team ever to get relegated from the Premier League. I can't think of another team bigger than them getting relegated from the Premier League. That would be mad. That'd be absolutely mad. Surprised we're starting Rice and Bowen. That's what I said. Like, I'm surprised you guys are starting Rice and Bowen. I think that you guys would be West Ham would be putting all their eggs in one basket and just going all out for the Europa League. Do you know what I mean? You definitely got a match on your hands going up against Frankfurt, and I thought, okay, you'd rest them, not risk any of them getting an injury. But listen, your manager clearly doesn't want to put all the eggs in one basket and still wants to fight for getting into the top 4. I think trying to get into the top 4 for West Ham will be a bit of a stretch, because they're about 8 points off. Yeah, right now they're currently in the league table. They're 7th with 52 points. Arsenal with 60 points in fourth place. It's not impossible, but with 5 matches to go, I think you're going to need Man United, Tottenham, and Arsenal to be dropping quite a lot of points and losing about 3 to 4 games, and West Ham to capitalize for them to get in top 4. But it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible. But I feel like they should just throw everything at the Europa League. I mean, you know, that you'll win a trophy, and then obviously you'll be able to play in the Champions League next season. If I was West Ham, and if I was a West Ham fan, I'd say, look, listen, dash everything into getting the Europa League trophy, and after that, we're guaranteed to get, you know, Champions League football next season. I just think right now it's just, yeah, I don't really see West Ham getting 4th place over Man United, Spurs, and Arsenal. I don't really see it, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Chelsea are shit. Yeah, man. It's all mad. It's all mad. Chelsea are moving mad right now. I don't know what's going on with Chelsea at the moment, bro. It's looking mad. Who's Valari Tavares? Bro, you already know, man. I don't think he's good enough, but we don't really have any other options. You know what I mean? We've got rid of Kolasinac. Tierney's out for the rest of the season. So Tavares got to play. Obviously, when this manager played Xhaka as left back, it didn't work. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know who's worse, and that's how bad Tavares is. I don't know who's worse. Is Tavares worse than Xhaka as left back, or Xhaka worse than Tavares as left back? I don't know. For me, they're as bad as each other at the moment. But we don't really have much options, man. We don't have many options because this world-class manager got rid of him. Large up mi família Northside Vamo Epa. Yeah, já sabes, man. Já sabes como é que é. You already know how it is, man. You already know how it is. We've got super David Moyes. Yeah, man. Listen, it is what it is, man. What can I say? Eunice Gooney therapy setting Santa Claus FC back again for Chelsea. Yeah, man. Listen, Tuesday, it's going to be mad for them. It's going to be mad for Gooney, Eunice and all that because Chelsea right now are falling off a cliff. I don't know what is going on with them right now. It's mad. How's Everton doing you like that? Everton, you know, and they're destined to go down. Like, I swear down. Like, where did I put it? Bruv, that's giving them a lifeline. Everton right now. Let me share the screen. Let me share the table right now. Let me share the table. Here we go. Yeah, right now Everton are 18th with 29 points. So they're 5 points off of safety. Leeds are 17th place with 34 points, and then Burnley's 16th with 34 points as well. So yeah, man. I mean, they can still save it, but they need Leeds, Burnley, and Southampton to be dropping points. But yeah, that was a vital 3 points for Everton. Obviously, Chelsea are still comfortably third at the moment. But if we win today, we're only 3 points behind Chelsea. So listen, that would be mad. If Chelsea drop out of being third place after being third place comfortably all season, that would be what a calamity, man. And Tuchel, questions will be asked to Tuchel because they've been comfortably up there. Arsenal, Tottenham, and Man United this season have been hella inconsistent. And that's why top four is up for grabs. But for Chelsea to be drawn to get back into that, you know, to get drawn down into that top four race, potentially losing third place, that would be mad. Absolutely mad. We win today, we're literally 3 points behind them. That's mad, man. That's actually mad. I never thought I'd be saying that. I can't even lie, people. But listen, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you're always notified. And yeah, man, big up to you lot. Big up to you, Northside. Big up, bro. Thank you for coming on, Caramba. Big up to all the familia. Thank you for the support from all you guys. A lot of new things gonna happen. A lot of this background I'm gonna be changing. I'm gonna be upgrading the whole setting, man. As soon as the season's over, I'm gonna be upgrading this room, so it'll be a better viewing experience for you guys. But listen, thanks for the support. Northside, could I come on the watch along? Would be fun with a hammer on. Yeah. If you want to come on, bro, come on. Let me send you the link. Yeah, you can come on, bro. You can come on. Let me hold on a sec. There we go. Right. Paste. Yeah, just put your camera on, bro. I think I've had you on before. Yeah, just put your camera on, bro. Yeah, of course you can. You can jump on. You can jump on. The more the merrier. Listen, this channel is open to all this, open to everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? So big up to you lot, man. This is the people's channel. Northside, I've never heard of the 3 players on Arsenal's bench. It's hella weak, fam. Bro, this is what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? But apparently he's fixed the defense. He's fixed the midfield. The squad is a lot better. No, it's not. It's weaker, bro. Like, all of us can see that. Do you know what I mean? We can all see that. But the super fans will tell us that it's a lot stronger, you know? Pepe on the bench. Emil Smith-Rowe, Alexander Lacazette, obviously we know them, Lokonga, Cedric, Leno, but Swanson, Kirk, and M. Hand, you know, Salah, Altland, M. Hand. I never heard of this guy in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's going on, but listen, it is what it is. I don't understand why Emil Smith-Rowe's on the bench. I think he's been playing very well. He scored a really good goal against Chelsea. I think he's on really good form, but he's on the bench. Why is he getting benched for Xhaka? I don't understand. Xhaka scores 1 goal, and all of a sudden, this manager now has this reason to justify his favorite being on. It doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. We've got the Aussie Gooner. What are you saying, bro? You good?
Hey, my man. How's things?
All good, man. All good. Have you seen the lineup?
Yeah. I saw Tom Yasu back, and I was happy with that. I'm still trying to figure out one little thing, but the one little thing I want to try and figure out right now is why the fuck are we sticking with the same fucking left back constantly, bro?
Who else have we got to play?
Put Cedric. Throw Cedric in there. Bro. I know he's a right back. I'm gonna tell him, don't go forward, just cover that fucking left-hand side. I swear, bro. Tavares, I'm telling you, going forward, fucking awesome. Defending, fuck me.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. I kind of agree with you.
Bowen is going to be all over him. You know that, right? He's going to be mad.
I kind of agree with you, though. We should be putting Cedric out of position and playing left back. He would be better.
Just cover Bowen. Just slow him down because Bowen's their fucking threat, yeah? And what we'll do is their highest goal scorer, I think it's Bowen. I might be wrong, guys, but it might be Bowen. On the pitch at the moment anyway, and we put our worst fucking defender up against him. The fuck? Seriously.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Tommy, how you doing, bro? What'd you make of your lineup? Hello, Tommy.
Is he around? Is he here? Is he there?
I don't know what's going on.
He's drawing a blank. He can't think of it.
I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. Jump off and jump back on. Back on. It's for me, that's. I mean, Nketiah starting again. Once again, Nketiah starting and Pepe on the bench. If I was Pepe, I'd be leaving as soon as the summer comes around. Summer transfer window. I'd put in a transfer request and I'll say I want to leave, bro, because this is ridiculous. How's Nketiah starting over him once again?
Well, you know what it is. Nketiah gets a couple of goals and he doesn't, and that's what Arteta's saying. But even previously, I don't understand why the hell Nketiah was starting before him. Now that Nketiah's had a kind of good run on form, now it's justified. But previously, it wasn't. Like, let's be perfectly honest. Previously, Nketiah ain't done shit. I don't know why they've alienated fucking Pepe. I don't get it. He hasn't been the worst player in the fucking world. I mean, for fuck's sake, his first season was better than fucking Sancho's, and we fucking slated him. And that's no shit, right? So I don't see why we can't fucking start with Martinelli down the middle. I don't get it. Especially when you got Kurt Zuma there, ready to be spun. Just ready, waiting to be spun.
It's going to be mad. I can't lie. Northside, if we had beaten Palace, Brighton and Southampton, we'd be above Chelsea. Yeah, we would. If we win today, we're 3 points behind Chelsea. But yeah, we could have been comfortably above them.
Chelsea dropping points like fucking crazy. And now everybody in here, Arsenal fans, what's their excuse? What's Chelsea's excuse for dropping points? Explain that one to me. What is it? It's a blip? Is it all right for Chelsea to drop points? Is it okay? Is it acceptable for Chelsea to drop points? Come on. Come at me. Is it okay? Huh? Oh, it's okay because it's Chelsea? Huh? Really? Look at the squad they fucking got. Look at the players they fucking got. We would fucking love some of those players on our fucking squad, right? And they're fucking up. Turmoil at the bridge. And American owners coming in, mate. Coming in. Yeah, can't wait for it.
It's mad. Tommy, how you doing, bro? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah, you sure? Great start, wasn't it? Coming in, the Carnea. No, I'm doing great, boys. How are you boys anyway? Good? Excited?
Buzzing. The game hasn't started yet, so we're happy.
I'm not gonna lie, I am shitting a brick, mate. Whenever I play Arsenal, I'm always shit, especially after last year. Whose stream was it? I think I was on Wax's stream because we went 3-0 up. Mate, I was giving it all the big, and then at 3-0, I said, mate, we're going to draw. And then we did. Yeah, great. But no, I'm surprised with the lineup, if I'm being honest.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, really surprised. I don't know, I was expecting, I don't know who's going to play at centre-back. But I'm glad Zuma's back. But I'm glad Bowen's starting, Rice is starting.
It's a strong squad. It's a strong
Yeah.
squad you got out there, man. You guys aren't coming in light. It's just that for me, I noticed that because there's so many games you guys are playing now, it's stretching the fuck out of you, man. That's the
mate,
only
our
thing.
squad's so thin. Like Moyes has said, he likes a thin squad. Like, but I'm just glad Masuaku ain't playing because he probably give you about 3 goals today anyway. So
Don't worry, we got Tavares on Bowen. You guys are going to have a great time.
No, me, if we had a masterclass, it'd be like Marcelo 2.0, mate. Do you know what I mean?
That's mad. I didn't think you guys would be playing Rice and Bowen, to be honest. I felt like you would be resting him for the Frankfurt game, especially when you need to come back in that fixture. I mean, it's only 2-1. You're still in the fixture, but
yeah,
man.
My dad was going mental because we conceded the first one, and then I come up from the second half. We was both going up, back to go to our seats, and they scored. I was like, for God's sake, literally both goals in the first minute of each half. Like, you can't be doing it in Europe, especially with a side like Frankfurt. You can't be doing it. But at least we didn't go 3-1 down, so there's still a bit of hope. But I'm hoping we go out there and nick a 2-0 or whatever. I'm not bothered. Win on penalties if it makes me happy. Beat the Germans on penalties would be good. But you never know, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised Antonio not to play because I mean you ain't really got many strikers, to be honest, and you don't want to get him. If he gets injured, I think you ain't winning.
Well, I'm not the biggest Antonio fan, if I'm being honest. Like, I know that people think but he's one of the worst strikers. Even though he ain't a striker though, so I can't really have a go at him. But this is the difference though. When you have a fan that watches him every week, he's brutal. Like the reason he's so good is because he don't even know what he's doing half the time. Like you see him against defender, even the defender don't know what he's going to do, and he don't even know what he's going to do. I just think he if he's not scoring, at least hold up the ball. Like I don't mind if he's not scoring 20, 30 goals. If you're not scoring, just bring something to the team. And recently, he's just been giving it away. He's been falling on the ball. He should be scoring a lot more goals. Like, but I don't really blame him because he ain't really a striker. Like I've watched him play right back at Upton Park, so I'm not expecting to score 10, 20 goals a season. Like.
Yeah, but who have you got that's better than him though? Like for me, he's your best striker. I think you need him to go on this run to win the Europa League. That's my point.
Yeah,
I don't think he's
No. I think the reason I like him in Europe because most people in Europe ain't used to playing with a guy like that, like front, like a big lump. He will just run after every ball. Like I just think he's a bigger version of Vardy. Like he just runs after everything. But then he gets but then this is the most times he's been fit like in all seasons. Like he usually plays 15, 20 games a season, and then he gets that massive injury. So that's why I sort of go, do you know what? He could just be breathing heavily. Like he must be absolutely knackered. But fair play to the geezer. Like the only place he ain't played is in goal. So he's doing all right as a striker.
No, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I think both me and Aussie Gooner, both of us feel like the lineup, there's a couple of things once again that we would change. Like, Tavares starting, Nketiah up front, Xhaka in the midfield. When Emil Smith-Rowe has been playing very well, scored a good goal against Chelsea. I think he's on good form. I don't understand why he's on the bench, but this is it. This is how it is. At the end of the day, for me, even if this manager manages to get top 4, I want him out because I don't think he's good enough to win the league. So there's no point in him staying around if he's not going to compete. I don't think he's good enough. But what do you make of arguments?
Well, I said he should have been gone when he was 15th last season. I said, to be fair with him, you know what? I found out, when people say it wasn't his fault that he finished 8th the first year, I said, he played 19 of the games that season. He had the most games, more than Lundberg and Emery. So that season was down to him because he played more. He was in charge of 19 games. I think Lundberg was in charge of 3. And then Emery was 15. So it was actually him that made. But then he got the FA Cup, which I said, because you got the FA Cup, you should give another season. Or I don't think you should just give managers time. I think they should earn it. And last season he didn't earn it at all. Like I think he should have been sacked several times, but he got away with it. But this season, I've said to people, you ain't got no Europe, boys. Like last season, you wanted to finish 4th, didn't you? Like you was going for 4th last season, even though you didn't get it. this season you're going for fourth, and it's going to be paraded like you've won the league again. It's like, where's the standards gone from the club? Like, I just don't understand it.
You see, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. Everyone's talking about standards, yeah? We ain't had standards since 2009. So if ain't no one knows where the standards are now, where the fuck you been since 09? I tell people, look, our standards dropped a long fucking time ago, way before this fucktard. You know what I mean? Problem is, people are only just seeing it now, you know? And it's like, well, where are the Arsenal standards? Where are the Arsenal standards? I don't know. Where are the Arsenal owners? I've got a question for you. Where are my Arsenal owners? How many games we got left Northside? About what? 4? What, we got 5, 6 now left, right?
4 games after this, yeah.
4 games after this year. Where are the Arsenal owners? And we're fucking supposed to be going fucking places, yeah? Trying to fucking compete in Europe and blah, blah, blah next season. Where are they at? If they're so behind this whole fucking let's make Champions League shit. Now, I know that everyone's going to be talking about, yes, we need a new manager. I'm fucking with you. And the only manager I think we should be going for is Allegri. But can any one of you guys tell me right now if Allegri's coming to Arsenal? I know every single one of you right now is going to say, yeah, fucking no way, Steve. That ain't going to fucking happen. Allegri ain't coming to Arsenal. So my fucking problem is, I'm going to have this fucking moron managing my club, right? I get rid of him. Guess what? I'm just going to get another fucking moron because my owners are just as fucking bad as him. So everyone's going to be talking about new manager. Sweetheart, baby, darling, honey, you ain't going to fucking Foot Locker and getting a new pair of shoes. You're going to go and pick out them Jordans. These guys, they're going to go to fucking Woolworths and pick up a pair of fucking Dunlops. And that's what's going to happen. I just think they backed the wrong horse. They should have backed Emery. Look, Emery should have been. He should have been sacked, which I agree with you. He should have been sacked. That's fact. If you had ambition, he should have been sacked. But the thing is, Arsenal fans, I'll say this. What do you want? Because you say you want an owner that cares, but do you think if you had an owner that cares, do you think Arteta would still be in the job? No, fuck no. He'd be gone.
He'd be gone. So
yeah, fuck it.
They don't know what they want. They either want a new manager, new owner, but they don't actually know what they want. Half of them, which I kind of
because they're not looking at the big picture.
Yeah,
they're not looking at the big picture. They're looking at the. Unfortunately, Arsenal fans are looking for the easy answer. Oh, it's all about the manager. It's the manager. It's the manager. How about this? I'll get you guys Allegri and I only give him fucking 100 million to spend. And you know what Allegri's going to say? Fuck you, just like he did the first time. Allegri was fucking approached for this job and he told them, go eat a dick. I'm not involved in this shit. You guys can't compete with the fucking mentality you got. I'm going to fucking tarnish my name coming to Arsenal. And he gave us the old he fucking ho, didn't he? And that's a world-class manager. A manager that I fucking rate and I think he's the only one that's going to be able to get us out of this fucking trouble. I'm not interested in, look, don't get me wrong. All respect to Moyes, Brendan Rodgers, Harry Potter.
I wouldn't go for them.
But no, all respect to them, right? All respect to them. But we talked about Arsenal ambition, right? We want real managers. We want real players. So if we want to attract the real players, we want to attract the real managers, why aren't we going out there and getting them? Plain and fucking simple. Why didn't we fucking make the fucking deal for fucking Allegri so fucking sexy? He was fucking horny before he left fucking Italy.
Money talks. Money, like when people go, oh, who'd you get? There's no one. There's a million managers out there. If you pay the right money, they will come. It's not about, oh, he's not.
It's the backing too, but.
But the thing is, yeah, the owners have backed Arteta, yeah? But I don't care. They've backed Arteta in most of the things they have since, like, they've given them money. They've asked him, what player do you want to get rid of? Oh, you get rid of Aubameyang. All right, then, but get rid of Aubameyang. But I do believe they've backed the wrong horse. So I agree they've backed the wrong horse. But if they show this ambition with a proper manager, you can't blame the owners. Because the owners have done what they need to do, but the manager hasn't. And the fans haven't, because they haven't gone, this manager ain't good enough, guys. You need to bring someone else in. So that's where I blame the fans. Because you haven't shown any, you've just gone, oh, blah, blah, yeah, we trust this, we trust that. Well, obviously you don't, because you're going on about the owners. So obviously you don't trust everything that's coming out. Because they're coming out of all PR rubbish. Like, and you're just going, yeah, all right then. Yeah, that's all right. Everything daisies and flowers, but it ain't.
It ain't. No, it's not even close. So what they do is, they're going to put this fucking moron in front of me, Mikel Arteta, right? And I'm going to fucking, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at him and say, it's all his fault and not worry about the moron that fucking hired him. Don't worry about the moron that fucking hired him. No. It's Arteta's fault. Tomorrow, Northside gets the job to fucking run Arsenal and I'm going to blame him for everything going fucking wrong. Northside didn't fucking go there and take over.
Go for the manager and go, but they think you can only go for one. No, you can go for both. You can
fucking take him out at the knees. Take him out at the knees, bro. Fuck that, man.
Nah, for me,
intention at all.
It's as simple as this. At the end of the day, I don't think Jurgen Klopp's been backed as much as people may think he's been backed. Most of the money he spent, he had to raise by player sales. That
like Coutinho.
But he got he did start with a better squad. I mean, Wenger left us crap.
That squad was shocking that he started with. Why the hell are people already called?
Oh.
People want to call me when I'm live on a stream. Nah, man.
Mate, it always happens. Always happens. I see it all the time.
But yeah,
like divert them over here, and I'll fuck with their heads. You know?
when you look at Jurgen Klopp, yeah, he got given peanuts, and only recently has that squad been valued more than what we spent on our squad. I think their squad is worth 60 mil more than Arsenal. He's been able to compete with not elite money. We've been spending more money than Liverpool in the last 5 years. We spent more money than them. So at the end of the day, I feel like if you get the right manager, an elite manager at Arsenal, with the money that we do spend, yeah, I'm not saying it's as much as City or it's as much as teams like that, but it's still a lot of money. You will be able to compete. Jurgen Klopp's been able to compete, and for the last 5 years, his club has been spending less money than Arsenal. So even with a crap ownership, with the money spent, I do think we can compete. But listen, Tommy, what's your aim? What's the aim for West Ham? You know, I've never seen West Ham in Europe, and I'm happy to see you guys overachieving, because you guys overachieving exposes how crap my club is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had a season ticket from 2006 to 2016, and I've been through it all, mate. I've been through the playoffs, the championships, the relegation battles. I'm going out to Astragugu twice in Europa. So it's just nice to look. I don't go anymore because I don't like the owners. Even though we're doing well, I'm still not giving my money to the club. I actually got bought the ticket, so I didn't actually spend my money. But I'm not just going on because I think it's all Moyes. It's all Moyes that's going on at the club. Like, they haven't backed him in the January. Like, we should have got a striker. 100%. We only got a striker now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we've got Antonio, but he ain't a proper striker. Like, you got what? You got two, but we only got one.
We got fucking two strikers. Come on, bro. You called it. Did you just say we got two? Dude, this man, bro. How much you been drinking? Oh, you know what? How about this?
I don't even drink. I don't even drink.
I'll take Antonio. I'll give you a choice of either one of those two strikers, Lacazette and Nketiah. Pick which one you want, bro. Pick which one you want, bro. I send him over there. I'll leave him there at the London Stadium for you. We did a swap right here, bro.
Oh, Martinelli.
No. You said two strikers. I'm saying Lacazette and Nketiah. They're the only out-and-out strikers. Martinelli's a winger. He's not allowed to play striker.
Oh no, but I thought he was training him to be a striker the other year. He was training him to be a striker.
Oh yeah.
You know what? He's actually played as a striker in Brazil. You know, he can play it, but we never do that. We never play him as a striker. I want to see him played as a striker.
Yeah, bro. Me too, man. Me too. I honestly would love to see that. I honestly think he's got what it takes. It would be good for him to have a bit more muscle, but I don't want him to be a lightweight. You know, like him against Zuma, he'll only have the speed. Zuma's the kind of guy that'll just go elbow. See you later. You know what I mean? He's a big boy.
Our best defender has been Dawson, mate. Ballon Dawson, mate. He's been unbelievable. Like, honestly, go on, Bowen.
Man, I think you guys are. I mean, this Declan Rice business, man. I don't know what's happening there, man. Big money for him. United are interested, but I think you guys, if you guys are going to sell him, you guys are going to make some decent money, man.
Well, I hope so, you know, but like I told people about, like,
good player.
Even my dad said, like, he's seen Carrick, Lampard, and it's not just that his ability; it's the fact that every game is an 8 out of 10. Like, that's what makes great players. Like Ozil, he had probably 9 or 10 ability, but when he probably played at 1 because he didn't have the attitude. He didn't look bothered. Like, he just didn't turn up. But with Rice, he
turned up to get his paycheck.
Yeah, well, he didn't go to like any away games. So like. I like Ozil, but he just never turned up, mate.
Oh, mate. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think West Ham at the moment with Bowen, with the likes of Bowen and Rice at the moment, these are two players that other teams are going to try and poach. Because to be perfectly honest, Rice, it would be good to see Declan Rice stay where he's at. That'd be great for the Hammers. But it could go good too. I mean, with the money that you get from Declan Rice, you guys could use that to strengthen the squad further. And that way you guys can compete in Europe. I mean, you guys are competing now with what you got. Let's be honest. Imagine if you guys had a bit more depth. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like Leicester. Kind of like Leicester. When they won the league, they went and sold some of their biggest assets. Mahrez, they sold N'Golo Kante. And they actually bought players to make their squad as a whole a lot stronger.
I just don't want to do a Tottenham and buy players like Soldado, flipping Fazio, and like players.
Soldado was phenomenal. He was phenomenal.
Yeah, for Villarreal, Tottenham, like
phenomenal. Yeah.
I remember his first North London derby. Crunch! I'm not playing.
You know what, Tommy? You guys already know. You're not going to be holding on to Declan Rice any longer. You might as well get top dollar for him and reinvest.
Yeah, and I don't mind him going as long as he don't go to Man United, because I don't want a player leaving if they're doing it for ambition. I can't moan at that. I ain't got loyalty to him, and plus, if he wants to do better, why am I going to go? No, look. If he goes to Chelsea or Man City, I don't blame him, innit? Because he wants to win trophies, which obviously it's all about. So I don't. But if he goes to United, then I'll kick off, because Man United are crap. Like, they're awful. Yeah. Like, they're honestly the worst footballing team in the league at the minute. Like, that Bruno Fernandes is, mate, he's awful. Like,
he just got another contract too. He got another contract for 4 years. 3 years, 4 years.
Harry Maguire's like the best centre back in the league, so I reckon he'll be all right next season because he's unbelievable.
Yeah, I was upset that he didn't face Arsenal, but because of the situation, I understand it.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. You always get that English tax, man. They just overgas certain players, man. Like Ben White, another one. You know what I mean? Just because he's British, he was never worth 50.
I'm not sold by him at all. Like, I think Craig Dawson's better than him this season. But I'm going off this season. I think Craig Dawson's been better than him because Craig Dawson's had. I'm not one to hype up my players, but when I've watched him, he's just been good on the ball. He's good at long passes, like good through balls. He's been unbelievable.
What gets me about Ben White is he started off abysmal. He built himself up midway through the season, started playing some good football, and his head's dropped in the last 4 games. Like, really. So, total, you could probably say 10 games this season, he's been fucking dreadful.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just, if I see him, I don't see what a big hype is. I know he brings the ball out and everything, which obviously you want to play with, don't you? But most people don't realise sometimes you don't need 2 great defenders. You need a great partnership. So you can have 2 average defenders, but if they make a good partnership, do you know what I mean? Like, Saliba and Gabriel, I reckon, would have been a great partnership.
I get what you're saying. 2 defenders that complement each other, like each other's strength. The other one's got a strength where the other one's got a weakness.
Yeah, like Zuma and Dawson. Dawson's slow, but Zuma's quick. So Zuma just clears up after him.
Well, Gabriel's supposed to be more of a blocker kind of defender, whereas Ben White's supposed to be the bloke who's playing it out from the back. But unfortunately, Ben White's been fucking atrocious defensively, and fortunately exposed Gabriel many a time. I mean, plenty of times Gabriel's been out of position because he's worried about what the fuck Ben White's going to fucking do. He's covering Ben instead of watching his man.
Aeroplanes again. Oh, yeah. Go there, go here, go there. He don't stop, does he? He gets knackered. He must be knackered after full time.
I just don't get why so many new age football fans now talk so much about playing out from the back. Like, can you defend? You're a defender. Just do your job properly first before you do anything else. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And I don't see that from Ben White. Like, you're a defender. Maybe you can play out from the back well, but who cares? Can you defend? No, you can't. It's irrelevant, man. It's irrelevant. Who really cares? But
I'm with you, bro. I hate this wing back shit.
Saying that Dalton's been better than Ben White, that don't fit the narrative, because the narrative's always got to be whatever player's playing for Arsenal is the best player since sliced bread. You know what I mean? So,
but this is why I don't like doing
football now.
What is it? 11 like mixed 11s, because what I do is I go on the actual season. I don't go on the player. I actually go on who's had a better season. So do you know what I mean? I'll go on who's had the better season this season, not on. Do you know what I mean? So I'd have
because he's not young,
Gabriel.
Because he's not young, and because he doesn't play for one of the big 6. With all due respect, that's why he'll get overlooked. That's how it is in football. That's how these fans are. If you don't play for the big 6, if you're not flashy, if you're not foreign, if you're not this, you ain't got a flashy name like Dawson Dino or something, then they just, you know what I mean? They just trash you. That's how it is.
Hendo Dino.
Oh, lucky. Like, I think Cresswell's been overlooked by England. Like, I think he's been really good. Like, obviously he ain't Chilwell and that, but he's been consistent last 2 seasons. Like, if I compare between him and Tierney, I think Tierney's been a bit of a letdown since he come from Scotland because he just gets injured all the time.
Injuries have fucking destroyed him.
Like I say, the best ability in football is your availability. Like, if you can't play all the time, you're worthless as supplement. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, for me right now, I'm hoping that Arsenal can pick up a player like Max Aarons or something like that, because I want an out and out right back at the moment, and my mind is set on Tomiyasu sitting beside fucking Gabriel. I don't know about you.
Yeah, Tomiyasu's all right. He just don't like. I haven't seen him attack a lot, but I suppose that's with Arteta, though, isn't it? Because
he's a defender, man. He's a defender. Tomiyasu, he's just a defender.
Yeah, he's good defending. Going forward, he starts acting like an introverted fullback, and I don't really like that. I want him to run down the channels. But what you're talking about, people being overlooked, I feel like Tomori should be in the England starting lineup, but yet Maguire gets in there. It makes no sense. Like,
I don't like Southgate. I can't stand Southgate. Like, I have arguments with my family all the time. I go, it's rubbish. Oh, but he got to a cup final. What, at home, but he didn't win it. Like, I want to win something. I'm a West Ham fan. I've got more chance of England winning something than us. Do you know what I mean? Go on, big corner. Common Zuma.
Oof. Wait, how did you even become a West Ham fan? Was it your family? Did you inherit it?
Funny story. You're going to laugh at this. So, my brother's a Tottenham fan. First ever football game, I went to Tottenham. So I become a Tottenham fan for about 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then my brother-in-law is a massive West Ham fan. And then he took me over to the light side, thankfully. I had my dad come home and burnt my Ledley King shirt after we lost to Tottenham. So it's like my dad's a West Ham fan, isn't it? Like, most of my family are West Ham. So luckily my brother-in-law sorted me out. Otherwise I would have been a Tottenham fan. Which wouldn't have been good.
How many weeks as a Tottenham fan? You say about 20 weeks?
Probably about, son. I can't remember how old I was. Like, I must have been 6. And then after that, I got a season ticket at West Ham from 2006.
So you spent 20 weeks as a Tottenham fan, about 4 years with a clinical psychologist trying to get your head examined because of the torment and the torture, waking up in cold sweats and shit at night and that.
I kept waking up to like pictures of the Ledley King. I was like, oh, shit myself. And Robbie Keane. I was like,
fucking hell.
That's mad. Mate. That's mad.
No, I just fell in love as soon as I went to Upton Park, even though I was like 6 years old, calling the referee a donut, which was quite funny. Like, yeah, it was all right. Just the atmosphere.
English referee, you weren't wrong, bro. You were right even back then, mate.
Referees anymore. They're just idiots. Like, they can't ref for crap, mate.
They're sellouts, mate. Like, we got VAR and VAR is such a joke in England. It's not funny, eh? Clear cut penalty, forget about it. Just touch the fucking player or fart, penalty. The fuck? I swear to God.
Did you see the one on Gordon the other day against Liverpool? How that was not a penalty, I do not know. That was he just shoved him over. I was like, that's pen. Not even looked at.
Dude, Arsenal have had penalties that were looked at by VAR and just let fucking go. And then we'll be giving penalties that were like, are you serious? Light as fuck. It's like, what is the go with the penalty nowadays? And there's even calls when it comes to tackles. I don't know if you remember Aubameyang getting a straight red for a fucking late tackle earlier in the season. I don't know if you remember that. Bruno Fernandes does the same thing against us at Man United on Tavares, and it's just a yellow. And no one's talking about that. And then it's like, but these things happen. I'm like, well, you want to talk about more bullshit? I can look at your second goal, Man United against Arsenal. The first time we played you with fucking Harry Maguire fucking hanging off Takahiro Tomiyasu. VAR saw all that. They didn't say nothing about it. It's as if they're fucking with the game, man. Like, Man United get fucked on by VAR and Arsenal get fucked on by VAR.
There's always been like, as a West Ham fan, when obviously was at the bottom, you realise how flipping biased they are. Because you'll be coming home every week going, how's that a foul? how's this a foul? Like, it's all just, it's honestly, that's why I said to Arsenal fans, it might be because you're getting worse, you're actually seeing that referees won't give you a lot.
The referees have never been fucking fans of ours anyway. George Graham said it. Arsene Wenger said it. I think they shouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, lads. Now they know that we know. Now you're fucked.
I don't think there's an agenda. I just think they're just shit referees. That's why I'm going. I don't think there's an agenda against anything. I just think they're that shit that they don't know what they want to do.
Well, I mean, no one picked up for the World Cup, so fuck.
I don't like the way Arsenal fans cry about referees and VAR as soon as we lose. But when we beat Chelsea, when we beat Man United, when we're winning matches, they don't say nothing about VAR. VAR ain't
no.
And it's
like, look,
come on,
you know
man.
what it is? VAR will screw you 1 minute and then be your best mate the next. And the way I see it is
for everyone, though, bro. Like that's the thing.
I
think it's fucked the game, bro. But I think it's fucked the game.
It has. But to say that there's an agenda against Arsenal is just far fetched. And I hate when they say that.
Look, we see it. We're going to see it from one side of the spectrum because we follow one team and that's it, right? But yeah, every team is getting screwed by VAR. And the way I see it is, if every team's getting screwed only for it to balance out at the end, fuck VAR off. Because
there's no point of
it. Yeah, like player goes and celebrates a goal.
There's no point of it.
You see the players celebrating goals. Like, should I celebrate or should I not? Is it okay to celebrate? Oh, VAR did yes. Yay, fuck this. Like, it's fucks the game, seriously. In England, anyway, because it's...
And the refs, but I mean...
everywhere else, it's just England.
If we're going to be fair, Man United, the goal that was disallowed by Ronaldo, for me, that was onside. They should have had a goal. They could complain and say that the ref's against them. Also, Elanga, when he got dragged down by Tavares...
No, bro. Elanga didn't get dragged down, bro. Elanga got roughed up 2 times and then he fucking ran the ball.
You can't be grabbing a player by his shoulder, pulling him back. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, but if Elanga wanted that penalty, he had to go down when he got pulled down.
It's a pen, bro. You can't be dragging.
No. It's only a pen. You need to go down, bro. You can't have a pen. Someone touches you. You needed to go down. Elanga kept on running in.
Tackle.
But like I said, Arsenal fans only want to talk about VAR and referees' decisions.
Yeah, that's like most fans, though, isn't it?
When
like,
it's against them.
they get a penalty against them. I think they'll well get them, and then they get a penalty for them,
Dude,
and they're like, "Yeah, cool, we'll take that."
Against Manchester City, okay, we saw the penalty that was given against us. It was soft, but you know how he got it? He went down. Elanga, if he had gone down, he would have got a pen, but he didn't go down. Plain and fucking simple. It is what it is. He should have gone down. But at the same time, Odegaard got tackled in that game, got taken out by the keeper, no pen. VAR in England is a joke because referees in England are a fucking joke. It's a fucking...
That's ridiculous, though. If you miss the ball and clip the guy's leg, if he doesn't go down, it's still a pen. Regardless if he goes down or not.
Odegaard got taken out. Odegaard got taken out by the fucking City keeper. And it was looked at for 2 seconds. There should be right. It's balancing game, bro. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's dumb, man.
It's fucked, bro. Like, and these guys are getting paid. They're looking at it. Like, I remember the angles that they're doing on that fucking on that offside against Ronaldo. Like, the line was like fucking this and shit. I'm like, you're fetching for it like you did against Martinelli. They were fetching for it, mate. You know, when they take 5 minutes, it's fucking over.
Well, we've had some bad penalty calls. Like Salah just drops like a fly as soon as you like blow him. He literally not like that, but you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah. Lacazette does the same shit. Lacazette is fucking renowned for it as well. He gets a little touch and he's on the floor, mate.
Oh, you luck.
Oh my God, Xhaka, what are you doing?
I don't sign. If we sign Eddie Nketiah, I swear to God, I'm not supporting West Ham anymore.
I don't even think we're playing well.
I think both teams are fucking matched each other 4-2-3-1, so it's back and forth. Both teams back and forth. And you know what, West Ham. I'll give West Ham a bit of credit because don't forget they were playing in Europe. Yeah, we have to travel, but it's not a big travel anyway. So you know, and they are still showboating a full squad.
We played again.
Sorry, I can't hear you there, mate. I'm sorry, mate.
When was the last time we played?
Last time we played was against. It was a United game.
United, yeah.
And that was what? That was about a week ago.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we've only been playing once a week.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you really are going to struggle in Europe next season. You ain't getting top 4, I don't think.
Nah.
That's the thing, because he's going to have to get top 4, isn't he? Otherwise, you can't keep him otherwise, because you want to keep improving. But knowing your fan base, you'll probably give him like a statue outside the stadium.
Trust me, man. The fans, you know what they can do about the manager? Let me tell you something, right? The fans can do sweet fuck all about the manager, much like you guys can do about your fucking Moyes. You guys can't control anything. And I know it's like, oh yes, we can do something. Well, as soon as I tell Arsenal fans do something, they won't do nothing. So if they want change at this club, they got to start showing it in the stadium, but it won't happen. Because it's like, oh, I want to go to football. I want to go to football. All right, stop your fucking home. No, you're my second home, and then whinge.
You know what I mean?
And then they whinge.
Well, we had a fan that went on a pitch with the corner flag in the middle when we wanted change.
Going at a player like a spear.
Do you know what it is as well? Do you know what it is as well, Ozzy? Yeah.
Yeah.
They also come out with, but if then I'm gonna lose my season ticket, I'm gonna lose my place.
Oh,
and
fuck off! That's weak. That's piss weak shit. That's piss weak. I hate that.
I
lose my season ticket. Man the fuck up.
Exactly.
Seriously, man the fuck up. You want change? Make change.
Exactly.
Bruh, don't sit here 1 minute. Oh, I'm Arteta out. I'm Kroenke out. I better go to the game. It's football, and then have a whinge at the fucking
7
stadium.
shirts you bring out every month.
Right, and you know what? And then have a whinge. Go to the game and then have a whinge. Oh, this manager ain't good enough. This player ain't good enough. And you're dumb enough to be at the fucking game.
It is what it is, man. That's how majority of fans are. You know what I mean? They don't want to do the tough work because... And the thing is, it's not like you can't watch the match. You can watch it at home. You can go to the pub. Go to the pub and watch the match. You can still watch the match.
Yeah.
I don't get it. If you really want change, then be about what you say, innit? Like, I'm not going back to that stadium until we start competing and doing what we flipping tore down Highbury for. I'm not doing it. I'm not spending any money on them.
It's simple as.
I could have went to the Man United match, you know, but I said no, I don't want to. I don't want to go.
Look, it's either be part of the solution, not the problem. You know
what I mean? They were suing outside like the stadium, like little kids. Like I was like, what the hell? Just Arsenal fans. Like, only Arsenal fans would do that.
Are West Ham fans, are they quite united? You know, because you lot don't like Sullivan and Gold and before boys, you lot were like, trying to get them out.
Covering.
It's gone quiet, innit? Which I understand why. This is why I ain't like with them two. They're just absolute idiots. Like they say they support the club, but then it's the thing with them. Yeah, is when they get given the opportunity to help you, it's like. You know that person that's there when you don't need them, but then when you need them, they're not there. They're sort of like that. Yeah. Like we needed them in the January transfer window, and they weren't there.
Yeah.
They could have spent money, and we could have. Do you know what? At least you tried, didn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Are you sure you're not an Arsenal fan? Sounds familiar. You know what I mean? Also, you know what I mean? These London clubs, what's going on? You know, Chelsea fucking up, Tottenham a fucking joke, always have been. Arsenal fucking the shambles. West Ham not getting any support, just like Arsenal. I'm telling you, you support a team in London, you're fucked. Literally, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but I've said to Arsenal fans, you got so much there. Like, you just need someone to grab the horns because you got so much there. You got the stadium, even though it's a bit old. You got the stadium, you got the facilities, you got the money. You just need someone to grab the horns by the ball. But fortunately, you got like a trainee in charge, which I don't know how you can like.
But it's mad, you know, like you lot got Moyes in. No one expected him to do what he's doing now. I think a lot of people overlooked the work he did at Everton because the job went really sour, his work at Man United. Now we can see with hindsight, Man United are a poisonous chalice, kind of like Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much.
And now that you're able to be pushing above your weight, this is the prime time for your owners to be like, you know what? We've done a lot of things wrong by West Ham. Here's the money, Moyes. You're overachieving. Here you go.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like they can actually get people on their side. This is where they can get people on their side. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's like he's done all this work, but then you ain't even actually helped him. But people go, "Oh, but he got him in." Yeah, trust me, that was by luck. But then when they actually tried to, you ain't helped him, though, have you? You helped Pellegrini, though, didn't you? Because he was a big name, and you know everyone would just go, "Oh, it's Pellegrini." So yeah, do you know what I mean? Like he's tried.
But like this, is this the first time you guys been in Europe? I can't remember West Ham being in Europe.
Yeah. Like proper Europe. Yeah. Proper
Like,
Europe.
why
Yeah.
would they not back him? It makes no sense. This is why I get my back up here. Well, not get my back up. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I'm like, they give Klopp peanuts compared to what he needs. Peanuts. How long did that squad not have rotation? And then they started to get Jota, and now they started to get, you know what I'm saying, Diaz and all that. But for a long time, outside the starting lineup, that squad was rubbish. Like, it was very average.
See, Klopp was allowed to come in, and he had to sell and buy. But you know what? The difference between Klopp and Arteta is that Klopp is a manager who knows how to buy players, who knows what players he wants.
That's the thing, though. You don't need to spend a lot of money if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Klopp is
you don't need to
Liverpool's
spend
Wenger.
150 million. Like,
but you do need backing. Do you know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is Klopp is a manager that Liverpool may never get again for a very long time. He's an elite manager. You have to back him. You know, you guys with Moyes, it's looking like a perfect fit. You have to back him. You know, I just don't
care. I don't care if Moyes wants a player that's 5 million or 100 million. As long as you give him the player he wants first time, that's what you call backing. It's not like with you guys under Emery. Yeah, you spent 72 million, but he wanted Zaha, who's probably would have cost a bit cheaper. But that's backing him. That's not just going, oh, there's the money, you spend it. No, what backing is, when a guy wants a player, you give him the player. Yeah,
bro. Yeah, no, he's the manager. He's the one who's painting the fucking picture. Let the man paint.
Yeah, because he's the one that's going to get judged for it. If it doesn't work out, his job's on the line. So I do think they should get their own players. And if the players don't work out, then your job's on the line. If you don't get, you know, if you don't reach the target after getting the backing that you want, like aka like Mikel Arteta, you should get fired. Like, I don't understand how people keep saying that Mikel Arteta needs more money. Most clubs don't get as a $250 million. Most managers, Moyes that hasn't been given a $250 million. Do you know what I'm saying? Brendan Rodgers at Leicester hasn't been given a $250 million. Like, how much more money until we can start seeing the fruits of our labour?
Out by the press, though, mate. It's like you can't sack managers nowadays. Like, it's against the world. Like, it's a sin if you sack a manager, which I find embarrassing. Like, it's like you can't sack a. Why can't you sack a manager? It's the nature of football. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like you can't sack a manager. Why not?
Look, it's everybody in this season. We can all say we've all seen how many heads have rolled. All right, so plenty of managers have been sacked. But the problem that Arsenal have, and I'm telling you now, the people who have hired him are not ambitious. This is good enough for them. Mediocre owners, mediocre manager, mediocre performance. Simples. It all balances out. Really shit. But don't get me wrong, plenty of jerseys for sale. They look really good.
No, that's it.
I swear. It's about merch, bro. It's about merch. Get your ass to the fucking game. Have a whinge. Buy a fucking kit. Give me your money, bitch. It's a give me your money, bitch. That's it. I don't give a fuck if it's British pound, American, Australian.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. What is going on?
Come on, give us a cheeky penalty. Go on. I don't care. Don't care. Come on, give me something. Zuma's going up front, mate. Go on, Zuma.
You'll take it any which way you can.
I'll take a Gabriel header own goal, mate. I don't care.
All right, 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day, isn't it?
David Moyes knows exactly what we need. Zuma at the back, Bowen in attack, who he actually signed. Unlike your song, what is it, Keely and Gabby? Yeah, Emery signed them. Good one.
Oh, it's a joke, isn't it? It's an absolute joke. He knows exactly what we need.
We're on the way to Conference League. Our song, I swear to God, you stole our Payet song with Ozil. Going on. No, I'm joking. It's probably Chelsea's song, to be honest.
This is rubbish, man. This is rubbish. West Ham are pressing us back into our own box, man. This is rubbish.
It's back and forth, bro. It's back and forth. We're all pressing them. We're all pressing them too. It's back and forth.
Oh, yeah, we're keeping the ball quite well, weren't we?
Yeah, you lot are playing well.
Definitely.
It doesn't matter anything if you get one shot on target and it goes in. You know, that's all you need, though, isn't it?
Neither team have looked decisive in the final third.
Yeah, but Aussie, we only play one game a week, bro. I expect us
Yeah.
to, you know what I'm saying? This is
Bro. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. There should be the energy levels should be a lot fucking higher. We should be pressing a lot harder. We're not.
Yeah, this is what I get with people. Like, people really forget, or they don't think one game a week helps. It actually does, because you're only playing
does.
one game a week. And most Arsenal fans last year were going, "Oh, we'll do well next year because we have one game a week." Well, obviously, but you ain't even got top four. Like, where do you think you'll be finishing with one game a week?
It's mad. Oh, it's actually mad. When you got one game a week, you can put your strongest lineup every week. You're not balancing your squad and stretching them out due to other competitions. So
Exactly.
of course you got an advantage, but not with this manager because he's dead. I don't know, man. I've kind of half given up already. I don't really care if we get top four or not. I actually don't really care. Like,
Yeah, I don't get why, mate. I get why.
Like, there'll just be another narrative to justify him staying in the job when he ain't really good enough. That's what will be. Oh, he's improved us.
Watch
improved.
this. I'll tell you one thing, Northside. I'll tell you one thing right now, right? Mark my words, I'm doing it on YouTube. He can finish sixth, he won't get fired. Everybody hear me on that. He won't get fired, even if he finishes sixth. Okay?
I
guarantee
you.
He won't.
That's an improvement because we finish eighth.
He won't. He will not get fired. They're not looking at that. They're looking at this. They don't give a fuck. Trust me, they won't fire this fucker. They had a good manager in fucking Emery, and they just threw him out like a dirty rag. Seriously, look what he's doing now, doing bits. Seriously.
Go on, we're on the attack now. Middle. Oh, I don't know what he's... Oh, go on. Oh, come on, boys. We're playing all right. Holding's better than Ben White. Not gonna lie.
This game's so back and forth, man. This game is so fucking back and forth.
West Ham are defending well, man. You're defending well, can't lie.
Well, they're better when they play four in the back. It's when they try and play three that it fucking falls apart.
Tomiyasu done all right against Ben Rama, but he looks a bit rusty.
Yeah, he ain't. It's his first fucking game, man. It's his first game.
I don't blame him.
Nah.
Go on,
I still reckon Cedric would have been better than Tavares.
Oh, here we go. Saka's on it. Go ball. You have to go ball. Don't foul him there. Well done.
Come on, Martinelli, man. Oh, poor cross, man. This is boring, man. What's going on?
Oh, it's two teams. These are two teams right now, matched in formation, and this is a fucking joke. But both teams are fucking just. Both teams can't break down the other team. It's just beyond.
Oh, look at Nobes. Go on, Nobes.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god.
What are you on, mate?
Me, I'm behind. I'm watching it online. I'm on.
You're watching it from like last week.
30 minutes.
How many minutes?
29, 22.
I'm on 30 minutes and 40 seconds.
31:06.
Well, this guy's fucking way ahead, isn't he? Got the Europa League fucking thing going. He's got a fucking minute ahead. He's got it all happening, this bloke.
Mate,
what's going on here, mate?
Yeah.
If we score, you're just gonna go.
I'll get off the stream. I'm like, yeah, I'm gone.
I'm
gone,
like,
mate.
Fuck you, fucking Arsenal pricks.
I'm out of bed. I'm like, yeah. Big head, no. Go on, no, get there. Go on, Gramps. Oh, Martinelli's your best player. I don't care.
Saka isn't doing too bad in this game.
No, he looks very
been-
dangerous. He sent Cresswell back to the shops, mate.
That was a good run by Saka.
I think you guys are gonna have more fun on this left hand side if you guys try to exploit Tavares. But you seem to be trying to jump onto Tomiyasu because he is a bit rusty.
Yeah.
He's a little bit slower than what he normally is. But the one thing good about Tommy is he doesn't miss a header. So if you guys try and put a ball up in the air against him, this guy wins every fucking header. I watched him.
Yeah.
This guy, when it comes to headers, fucking hell.
Yeah, compared to what you had at right back last season, Bellerin. Oh my god.
Oh fuck! And you know what?
Everything
you should,
but a footballer.
mate. You should see some of the people that are giving me shit now. Look what Bellerin's doing. I'm not gonna look. Fuck what Bellerin's doing now. Because in the Premier League, it was shit. Fucking, you know what he's doing?
Same thing with
He
Xhaka,
can be
though,
doing
he takes
fucking
the
that
piss,
for
didn't
all I give a shit, man. You know what I mean, bro? So tomorrow, Declan Rice leaves West Ham, and they're gonna say, "Look what Declan Rice is doing." I don't give a fuck. He's not wearing my colours anymore. You know, fuck off.
It's mad. It's actually mad.
Oh, lucky Rice.
I reckon Tottenham fans, if fucking Kane goes to City and wins a fucking league or something, will celebrate the fucking win. That's it, Harry. You've done it for us, mate. You know what I mean? It's a class to stay God.
Mate, I don't know where we'd be without Rice. Honestly, I don't know where we'd be. He's so good.
He's such a good midfielder. He's such a complete midfielder. It's not funny. His awareness, his fucking work rate, his final ball, it's always fucking on point. He doesn't make mistakes, this bloke. You know, he's always calm with the ball. Even when he's got pressure on him. It seems like he's got all the time in the world.
He's on autopilot. Like, he doesn't have to. But the thing is, it's not like he just pass. He always looks for something to change the game with a pass. He doesn't just give the ball for someone for no reason. He gives it for a purpose. Yeah. He's not like El Neni. Like, I don't mind El Neni. Like, unlucky Eddie.
Look, you know what it is. I don't mind El Neni either, but I'll look at Declan Rice and I say, look, in that run of play that I just seen, and he's just taken a shot. He's gone from his own third. All right, he stretched the Arsenal defense out to the right, runs down the center, and ends up getting a fucking shot at the other end of the pitch.
Yeah, he could have played it in, but he good at running with the ball as well. Like, he rarely gives you room. He runs.
Good player, very good player. And look, any team that decides to sign Declan Rice is going to be better for it. Plain and simple. If he doesn't leave West Ham, you guys are laughing, because I really think he's key to your success at the moment, solidifying your midfield. Honestly, he's
I don't want to be
wonderful.
stuck with Souček. I don't like Souček. He's brutal. The only thing he does is heads the ball. Like, that's all he does.
Oh, but with 100 mil, you guys go to the transfer. You know, you go to the transfer market and, you know, make some smart signings.
No, enough. We'll probably spend it on someone like, I don't know. I don't even want to know. I would give them 100 million. Oh,
oh, Deadwood.
Mate,
Fucking Deadwood.
I want to sign that Gordon from Everton. I like that Gordon at Everton. He looks all right. I wouldn't mind having a little.
Yeah, he looks decent.
Yeah, he looks all right, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I don't want to sign with Richarlison either. No, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he'd probably do all right with us because he won't be lower at the bottom of the table. But I'm not too sure.
I want Tillemans. I want Tillemans from Leicester. I've been talking about him from the start of the season till now. I reckon that bloke, he's so underrated. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
And for the money they're asking, it's a fucking bargain now. He's worth easy double that. But I think it's because he's only got a few months left on the contract anyway. I think he's in his last year. So this game is this is a fucking tennis game. I'm telling you, this is back and forth.
Bish, bosh.
Yeah. Both teams matched in formation. And I'm telling you, if it's not Arsenal pressing West Ham, it's West Ham pressing Arsenal.
It's just one of them games. You need a goal for it to start to open up. Once there's a goal, they'll start opening up.
Yeah. Did you guys catch that fucking Everton game with fucking Chelsea?
Chelsea are brutal. They got nothing up front. They're brutal.
Bro, you know, there's an inkling of more American ownership, and I've been fucking going crazy about it, just pissing myself laughing to get American owners. I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, save the fucking bridge now. Oh, they're going to be saving every fucking penny at the fucking bridge. That's what they're going to be doing. They're going to sell the fucking bridge just for shits and fucking giggles. 4 years to recoup their money and band-aid the fucking Chelsea squad. That's what I want. I want that. I want American owners. Fuck, I want the fucking next best thing to fucking Walmart to buy fucking Chelsea, mate.
I'm telling you, it's mad. It's mad. That's what I was saying, man. I just want them to have some American owners because I know what American owners are about. So that will slow them down.
Slow them down. It's gonna stop them. They hit the brakes, man. They ain't gonna have the money to buy the fucking fuel, mate. They're not even gonna have a bus. Chelsea players are gonna have to run to each fucking game, mate. You know what I mean?
It'll be interesting to see if the mentality of the fan base changes. You know what I mean? If that mentality, if they get owners that are
fuck, he scored.
Who scored?
Oh, do you mean Chelsea fans finally go back to Leeds where they began? Whoa. Oh, look at this. Nketiah, nice shot. Oh. You know, Fabianski did well with his left hand there, man. Fuck, man. Good on you, Lucas. Even though you're playing for the wrong fucking team, but it's all right, mate. You did, you wanted starting football.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great header.
Tavares, man, that whole flipping run and then you lose the ball, man. This flipping 100-meter sprinter, man.
This is a dangerous corner, eh? Because look at the way you guys are set up. This is fucking stupid. What the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck? No, this is all wrong. And you fucking dick! You guys were set up fucking wrong! I fucking seen that! You fucking cunts blind! Are you fucking blind? What the fuck kind of setup was that in the box? That's 1-0 to Arsenal! That is 1-0 to fucking... What the fuck was that marking? What was that? Everyone was like zonal. You don't pick up your fucking
Lanzini.
What was that? What the fuck was it doing? You got Holding here, Lanzini down here. I'll take care of him, lads. With what? A ladder? Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
No,
Why
it's
Holding?
not.
Mate.
He just shrugs him off.
Ooh, what a goal.
Look, it's a mismatch. That's you know what that is? That's like Cedric versus Mertesacker. I swear to God.
Oh my day. That
shrugs
was shocking
off
by West Ham, man. Look at the away stand. Flipping hell, they're going off. They're going on like we won the Champions League. Flipping hell.
You know they're singing that, not gonna lie.
A goal is a goal, a win is a win, 3 points any which way you can get it, eh, boys?
Tell you what now, now the narrative will be, Rob Holding is world class. He's the centre back we always needed. That's what it will be now.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
better
man.
than Cavaro, isn't it?
Come on, man.
He's fucking...
Look, you guys look, I'm sorry he didn't cost 50 million, all right? Fucking hell. You know?
You know what? I even though I think he's a dead centre back, he took that header well. He took it well. I'll give him that.
Look, squad player, a guy that you have on the bench. You need depth. You know what I mean? And look, we all can say it here. Both our teams need depth. So, I mean, West Ham. Whoa, big save, fucking Ramsdale. Wow,
great save, wasn't it? Great save.
Fingertip, good shot. Out of nothing.
Nketiah should have took his chance a lot better though. I think that was a weak shot.
There wasn't enough on it. Fabianski had it covered, but Fabianski, you could see he had it covered. You could see Fabianski had that. He had that covered.
Calm down, Mikel. Don't lose your air. Flipping hell, he gets so excited, doesn't he?
He gets so excited.
He does. He's like, oh my god. He's like, chill out, bro.
Mikel Arteta's hair is always perfect. Trust me, mate. You could set your clock on Mikel Arteta's hair.
Well, I just want Moyes to go up to him and go, "Shut up, you mug." Score up. Oh, go on.
The one thing I know about the one thing I like about Moyes is he's got a lot of class in him. As a manager, I don't think he's just very well spoken. You know.
If we get a goal, I reckon your bum will go, and we could get another one. Oh wait, points from losing positions, 14th, first in the league. Not bad, but I want a goal, mate. So
where's Everton sitting now? They're still in the relegation battle, am I right?
Leicester like Everton and
yeah, they're 2 points behind Burnley, I think, with a game in hand.
Okay. So that means So that means they could be safe.
You never
They
know.
could be
But the thing is,
safe.
you don't count a win because the reason they're in the relegation is because obviously they can't win. But I don't know who they got next.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know either. Eh?
Oh,
I
that's
know
bad.
Tottenham have got Liverpool. I think who have we got? Leeds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I've got to check.
I think we've
I
got
thought
Leeds,
Tottenham were
haven't
going to
we?
lose today, to be honest.
I thought they were too, but I thought they could draw against Leicester. But you know what? Leicester didn't show about a full squad. They came out weak, and it cost them. It really did.
Well, they got Europe as well, wouldn't they? They got Europe on Thursday as well.
Exactly, and and they're looking at it like, you know what? It ain't worth it. It's all said and done anyway.
Oh yeah,
We
they're
might
singing
as-
it, aren't they? Yeah, shut up, you mug. You ain't got Super Mikhail or Tell. We got Super David Moyes, mate. Oh, I hate that song. Can't stand it. Where's your standards, boys? Where's your standards? Oh,
And start West Ham fans talking about Arsenal standards. Don't be starting this. We start talking standards. I can start talking standards here, man. You know, I don't want to do that because I crashed the Manchester City fucking boat party and I was talking standards there, bro. You know what I mean?
I'll go back in my cage. Don't worry, I'll go back in my cage.
I ain't got I had Tottenham fans talking about Arsenal standards before, and I had to take him out at the knees, man. You know, he's all over TikTok.
Tottenham fans can't talk about anything. Like honestly,
no, mate.
They think they're Man United. Like sometimes they think they're so big, but they're not. Like they're fucking shit.
You know, you'll have a laugh. I was having an argument with one of them, and apparently, winning the FA Cup is the Mickey Mouse Cup, right? And I'd rather make top four. Listen, to this, I'd rather make top four than win the FA Cup. And I've gone, so you'd rather fucking make top four and not challenge for fucking sweet fuck all than to lift any sort of trophy? He goes, yeah. I go, well, your players aren't like that. And he goes, oh, what do you mean? I go, well, they're all fucking celebrating the Audi Cup like it was a Champions League win.
Mate, I can't say anything. We made a cup, Betway Cup. We can't even win it. That's how bad we are. Oh, that's a great ball. You're offside.
But you know what? I'll be honest with you. What I'm seeing here is...
Yeah!
There you go.
Come on! Bowen's on fire! Oh wait, I should stay quiet.
That is 1-1. Merry fucking Christmas.
We didn't score.
No, come on. All right.
Oh, I should have made too much. I'll probably lose 3-1 now.
It's a lovely ball in.
Well, my prediction was 2-1. 2-1 to Arsenal. So what did you predict, Tommy?
I didn't predict anything, so I'm never disappointed. No, I didn't predict.
It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick.
Deflected off Gabriel as well.
Just get it out, man. This fucking playing out from the back bullshit, man. Just hoof
Have you
it
seen
out,
it yet, bro?
man.
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, no, I've seen it. It was a great ball in. It was fucking lackluster defending, and it did come in from the left hand side. So I'm not
great
surprised.
Ball by Rice. Pre-assist for Rice. Pre-assist. I know you Arsenal fans like pre-assist. Just saying.
No. But on that left hand side, like I said, that's where we're going to be exposed. On that left hand side. No, it's going to go to the half now. See, if you look at it, look at this. If you look at the replay, where the fuck is Tavares on his man?
Come on.
Where are you, Tavares?
Corner. Come on.
I still haven't even seen it.
Check it out. You watch.
Oh crap! Wait, hold on.
Look at Tavares.
My God!
Where's Tavares? Did you see Tavares? You know what Tavares is? Tavares is at my place. He's right here. No, here you go, bro. All right, bro? You doing good? It's all going fucking shit creek, bro. Yeah, you better get back out there, eh? Yeah, fuck yeah, no way.
That, not even gonna lie.
I told you that left-hand side, that left-hand side is gonna be a bit fucking shaky. And honestly, I'd rather have Cedric over there, out of position. I know it doesn't mean much for attack, but it means a lot more for defense. And I rate Bowen.
I mean, look at him. He doesn't even know he's there. He doesn't even know he's there. Tavares doesn't even look back. This guy is shit, man. This guy is so shit, bro.
Where's he from?
From Portugal, unfortunately. Fuck's sakes, man. We don't want him, bro. We don't want him. We don't want him.
He just started left back for long.
I'm telling you, man, we should have started with Cedric. because I was worried about that left-hand side and us being exposed. And we were. Honestly, our left back should have been aware of this. I mean, the run that was going through was clear as day. But anyway, let's hope fucking Mikel Arteta wakes up to himself and realizes that Cedric is going to have to play fucking left back. Plain and fucking simple.
And people are trusting this guy, yeah? After this shit-ass player that he's bought, one of many, people are trusting him with a war chest in the summer. Bruv, no way, man. He is shit. The players that are saving Mikel Arteta are all players he never even bought. You know what I mean? He never bought Saka. He never bought Martinelli. He never bought Emil Smith-Rowe. He never bought Nketiah. He never bought these players. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke.
Look, let's be perfectly honest. Some of the players that he has signed have been good. I can't knock Odegaard. I can't knock Tomiyasu.
Odegaard's crap. Odegaard is average. I don't want average at this club.
No, he's a shit version of Fornals, mate. He's a shit version of Fornals.
He's not. He hasn't been too bad, bro. He hasn't been too bad, bro.
He doesn't follow the ball, though.
I've seen so much average at this club.
When he's playing the pass, he just watches it. That's the thing with him. He don't look. Oh,
I always say this to people. I don't like players that turn up when they want to turn up. Give 110% every match. I can't say that about Odegaard. He turns up when he wants to turn up. Today, I haven't seen much about him. Just hitting the ball. He just runs. He just goes through the motions. Affect the game. Be direct. This is why I prefer Emil Smith.
Okay. So, what would you say about James Maddison?
James Maddison, not that great. I think he's a bit overrated because he's British. I don't think he's that.
But you know what? You know how many people are telling me that he's the next best thing. But if you watch,
I haven't said that.
No, not you. But you know how many people have told me that, and I said to myself, why? He started off the season poorly. Now he's coming into it. It's like, yeah, but I go, mate. You know, like. Honestly, I'm looking at the number 10 role, and I don't know of any consistent number 10 in the Premier League apart from anyone that's playing for fucking City and or Liverpool.
Bro, what I'm saying is, for me,
in the number 10 role,
I need elite players, innit? Because elite players is going to get this club back to where I want it to be. Is that going to happen? Of course, me and you both know it's not going to happen. But Odegaard ain't all that. When I've seen players like Nasri, Fabregas, Haleb, Flamini, even Flamini was better than this guy.
I don't care. The best player I've seen at Arsenal since I was like was Diaby, mate. Diaby was a baller, mate. I don't care, man. He was a baller. He just got injured all the time.
Yeah. Diaby could have been. He would have been phenomenal. It was so unfortunate about his injuries. You know, Jack Wilshere as well.
Bro,
he played.
I'm sorry. I don't see it in Odegaard. I don't think he's that great. And I feel like if he was that great, why would Real Madrid let go of him? Because they're not letting go of Asensio. They ain't letting go of Cruz. They ain't letting go of Modric.
Asensio was actually for sale. Asensio was for sale last season.
Asensio for sale. I didn't see him go anywhere. Why didn't
because no one came in for him. No one came in for him, bro.
And it's always the ones that are not that great are the ones that are leaving the door. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's that great. Like Ben White, we can see why Ben White was given to us for 50 mil because he ain't good enough, bro. Like,
but the thing is with that though, say Saliba comes back, he's playing on the bench, isn't he? So what's the point of signing him? Even though I don't really think Saliba's coming back.
I don't know, my guy.
That's another 50 million down the drain. It's like.
So the thing is, you get Saliba back, and it's all hunky dory. We're laughing. You know what I mean? We are laughing if he comes back and he plays the way he can. He's injury free and all that. But I don't know if Saliba comes back and he isn't. It's very hard for me to judge a player that comes from a different league and then comes to the Premier League. Because every time we've done that, Martial is going to be the new Henry. How did that fucking work out? Nicola Pepe, he's going to be fucking sick shit. He wasn't the worst player, but he wasn't the best either. Every team that seems to be coming in from other leagues, French league to English league, seems to struggle. So that's why when people say, "Oh, Saliba's great, Guendouzi's great," yeah, over there, if they come over here and they can do it week in, week out, like Northside wants, then I'm like, yeah, I'm on. But if they're going to come in and they're going to struggle because the game's faster and it's harder, then it's like, oh, well, they did good in the French league. Yeah, well, the French league is a shit fucking league. Sorry to say it. It's a shithole league. It's got fucking 3 teams in it that are fucking going to do something and the rest of them are fucking jokers. Again, I've got the shits. I'm just saying. I want Saliba to come in and fucking put a shift in. I don't care what position he takes. But I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and say just because he's playing good in France, he's going to play good in England.
Hopeful West Ham can ease Chelsea fans some pain, but Holding's been good, to be honest. Yeah, so far he's been good. But he's got another 45 minutes that he has to play to that level as well, and then I'll give him some praise. So I'm going to ease up on praising Rob Holding because I know how he can be shaky defensively.
Better than Tavares. Better than Tavares.
Yeah, he is better than Tavares, I can't lie.
Mate, I'm better than Tavares, and I can't even run, mate.
Look at that. That was Gabriel's fault. You can't blame Ben White. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Fuad. Big up, my name is Chelsea. Ben White can't jump or defend. Thanks, big up yourself too. There is a second half, calm down. Well, I think everyone's quite calm, to be honest. I don't think anyone's lost their head.
No, we're doing all right, man. We're fucking
still in the game.
putting along.
All you need is one goal. That's all you need is one goal.
That's it. Number 10 role has died out. Of you think about it, only Muller is standout from the top of my head. Yeah, it has, isn't it? It has. Back in the day, number 10 used to be a crucial role. You know what I mean? It used to dictate the way you play football. Football's moved on, and it's now more high pressing.
I think the most integral role now in football is the fullbacks. That's why we've struggled the last couple of seasons, is because we haven't had good right or left backs. And I think that really helps your team in nowadays football. Because if you don't have good fullbacks, you struggle. Attacking
fullbacks. Do you also feel like, because before wingers, yeah, they never used to actually have to score so much. I feel like the score load now, it's not solely on the striker. It's now divided with the wingers as well these days.
Yeah,
I'd agree.
You know, back in the day, you'd never see a Liverpool where Firmino, the number 9, actually doesn't put up the biggest numbers. Salah and Mane are putting the most numbers. You know what I mean? And you see this in a lot of teams now. I feel like the front three have kind of become, you know, the strike force. Not maybe as well because there's a lack of world-class strikers out there as well. There's not that many world-class strikers at the moment. There's good upcoming strikers, but world-class, very few.
The same thing could be said about the number 10 role. The same thing. You know what I mean? There's not too many prime Ozils out there and blah, blah, blah anymore.
Yeah, Martinelli is a good player. Yeah. Well, Paul, do you like average? So yeah,
he's your best player, I reckon.
João Felix is that number 10 is what we need. Listen, the thing is with João Felix, he's got the talent.
Can he handle it?
He might be a little bit lightweight. Do you know what I mean? He's not that big. In that role, I think he might get bullied physically. So
that's what I'm thinking. Could he handle it? Could he handle it? That's what I'm worried about.
I don't know, but at the moment it doesn't look like he can. I don't know. I'd be a little bit worried about that. Ben White is playing right back next season, bro. Ben White is shit at right back. He's not good.
Trust me, man. Tomiyasu is the best right back we fucking got. Let's just call a spade a spade. And to be honest, right now Cedric should be playing left back. Come on, Cedric. I'm telling you, man.
Damn, we are so poor today. How are we going to win this game? I think we haven't been amazing. I think both teams have kind of cancelled each other out up until the goal.
Oh, yeah. It's been like a chess match.
It's been this. It's literally been bang, bang, heads butting to each other. You haven't been phenomenal, but neither is West Ham. Both teams are having a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuad is so precious coming to the defense of Ben Scheich. In fact, Tavares was at fault for the goal. Exactly.
Oh, man. Exactly. Why wasn't he covering his man? You know why? Because he's fucking blind. I'm telling you. He couldn't. He didn't see it because he can't see it. I'm telling you, he should just go in there with shades, cuz. Just fuck it. I ain't defending. I'm going forward. Fuck going back. I don't do this shit no more. Tavares is number 10.
He's just as bad as Masuaku. Literally, he's basically Masuaku 2.0. Literally, and that's bad. Like, but I think Masuaku is right on the wing. At least he's got skills like Tavares. But I don't know.
What have you made of West Ham's first half? What do you make of it, Tommy? Are you happy with it? Do you think you lot are playing well? What do you make of it?
I'm just glad we're still in the game. I thought we were going to get smashed like 3 or 4-0 today. Honestly, I thought we were going to get bopped. I thought AK was going to get a hat trick because I thought he was going to play like a crap team. But I feel like we've handled the midfield quite well. We've kept on the ball really well. It's just when you're on the counter attack, we look very shaky. But we look very shaky against Frankfurt as well. That's why I'm a bit worried with Saka running in. We don't really go to sometimes. And with Saka, you need to be on him as soon as on his first touch. You can't be dropping off. And I think you saw that a couple of times when he was on the edge of the area. You can't let him get space. Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah. What about you?
Look, I think both teams have been playing, respectively, a decent game. Arsenal haven't been phenomenal, but neither have West Ham. But I'm not going to say either team have been playing shit. Goals are scored mistakes, plain and simple. We make one mistake, they score. They make one mistake, we score. You know what I mean? And that's it in a nutshell. Both teams playing 4-2-3-1. Both teams playing their best possible fucking lineup. And to be perfectly honest, I honestly predicted a 2-1 in this as well, Arsenal's way. I wasn't expecting it to be a blowout. I don't take West Ham lightly, mainly because they do play some decent football and they're structured well. So the second half, there's going to have to be a shift. And I think the first thing we have to do is on the pitch is get Tavares off and put Cedric in. At least that'll solidify the left-hand side and shut that down and keep hitting West Ham on a counter. Stop slowing the game down, but hit it to them quick. Because I think if we come at you fast, you have a hard time in the defensive line keeping your shape, and that's when we can break you down. If we slow the game down, you guys get your shape back like this, it's all over.
Yeah, man. No, I agree. It's mad that Tavares, the first time he's tested, he fails once again. I'm struggling. He's on the level, I think, he's even worse than Ben White. I actually think he's even worse than Ben White.
Bro, he's not enough to tie Ben White's shoes, bro. Come on, bro. Bellerin looks great next to fucking him, bro. Come on, man.
Mate, is he worse than Andre Santos, do you reckon?
Yeah. Santos is better than him.
At least he scored against Chelsea, Andre Santos, didn't he? I think he scored against Chelsea.
Oh, but Tavares scored in the open. Tavares scored against United. So
yeah. I remember opening my phone. I was like, "What? He scored? What's going on here?" I was like, "What?"
He scores, and then he jumps it, and then he manages to fucking handball and fucking foul and fucking do everything he can do to make sure Cristiano's day was fucking phenomenal.
Brandon, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you?
I'm good. You enjoying the game?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just woke up from a nap, bro. Woke up from a nap. It's boring, isn't it? Let's be honest. Boring Arsenal. I mean, West Ham, take that away from West Ham because they're playing 2 games a week. So, you expect a bit of tiredness from West Ham. But Arsenal, do we want Champions League or not? Do you know what I mean? We're playing a West Ham side that have got no focal point up front because Antonio's not playing. They've got no Souček in the midfield. They've got half of their defenders missing. And we can't even create clear chances against them. Everybody's sitting here talking about Tavares. What about our attacking players? They've done nothing. Saka's done nothing. Martinelli's done nothing. And Nketiah, nothing. It's absolutely dog shit poor by Arsenal. It really is. And I hope we do get Champions League football because maybe half the fan base will wake up and realise that we ain't that great. And I'll tell you now, we come up against the likes of Bayern Munich and Barcelona, Real Madrid, any of them teams, we're getting slapped. So, what can I say, mate? But I think of it this way: we're on 61 points because we're drawing this game. Chelsea are on 66. Forget about Spurs. We could catch Chelsea if we win this game and if we win our remainder games as well, and Chelsea carry on playing the way they are. It doesn't look like that Mikel Arteta has drummed that into this team. It doesn't look like Mikel Arteta has turned around to these players and say, look, forget about 4th spot. We could get 3rd. But we're playing like wankers again. Do you know what I mean? What is and this is the thing. It's like last week against Manchester United. Yeah, we got the 3 points, but the performance was awful. Absolutely awful. And it's a similar sort of thing again today. And we can't keep getting away with it all the time. It's just that simple, isn't it?
Yeah, facts. I agree with everything that you're saying. But this manager's not under pressure. I think me and Aussie have both said it. He's not under pressure to get top 4. The fans want to get it, but he'll still be in his job even if he gets 6th or 5th or whatever. It doesn't really matter because the objective was never to get top 4. And I've said it before, if we wanted to get top 4, we would have been proactive in January. You know, we would have got Overmars as director of football. We do these things to actually try and be the best and try and get there, but we weren't. So that just shows me that there's no pressure, there's no urgency. That's not the, you know.
This is the thing, though, Northside. It's better for Arteta if he doesn't get top 4, because if he gets top 4 and he gets his Champions League football next season, then all of a sudden there's no more excuses. You know, Arsenal fans that sit there and support this PR process and all this bollocks, right? They can't sit there and make excuses anymore, because then it's, well, you know, we've got to where the next step, let's just say, we've got back to where we was under Arsene Wenger. Now it's about seeing the club progress even further. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't care whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out. As an Arsenal fan, your sole ambition should be that Arsenal compete for the top honours in the game, because that's what Arsenal should be doing. So if we was to get in the top 4, then you'd have to see more progress again. But I don't think we'd see that, mate. I think if we was to get top 4 this season, we would scrape it anyway. And then I think next season we'd go on and we'd probably finish 6th or 7th again. Do you know what I mean? Because I have no faith in this board, in this club, to actually make proper progress under this manager or any other manager. And that's why, for me, anybody who sits here and supports Arteta, for me, is also Kroenke in, because you're supporting a process that is led and run by him. I don't trust him. At the end of the day, we've seen it all before, mate. We had 22 straight years of Champions League football under Arsene Wenger, and what did we do? Nothing. We didn't try and win it, not once. Do you know what I mean? So it makes no difference to me.
Yeah, no, facts. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you think about that, Aussie?
Well, honestly, I can't argue with him. And I think the big picture here is that Arteta in, Arteta out is a smokescreen. And if you're going to keep on looking at the puppet and not looking at the person pulling the fucking strings, then you're gonna end up being the loser at the end of it. Doesn't matter, like you said, any manager that comes in, and any manager that's going to be, let's say, I don't know, attracted to this club, he's not going to have much of a chance at succeeding with the ownership that we've got. Because remember, they didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies. So I don't know what they bought us for, but it wasn't trophies. Maybe it's to make T-shirts and shit. You know, product and marketing, and that's about it. But
yeah, the only thing I would say to that is Mikel Arteta has had 250 million quid, and I believe a better manager, a better caliber of manager, somebody who's actually experienced in doing the managerial job, somebody who's of top quality, would probably get better out of that 250 million quid than what.
I don't think they would have to spend that much as well. I don't think if they were a better manager, they'd have to spend that much as well.
But you know what? The way I see it is, you get this guy in. If I'm the Kroenkes and using their mentality, he doesn't whinge, he doesn't complain, he doesn't bark and knock on my door and keep screaming that he wants money and support, right? And he's trying to build up his career, much like these young players. So young players can't come out there and say, "Oh, look, I'm going to do what I want. I'm not going to track back. I've done it all." You know, but players that are of any sort of caliber that have done this before, let's say like a Diabala or this and that, they're going to say, "No, I'm not running back. I don't need to do that. That's not what I do." Same thing with the manager. They've gotten themselves this guy because he's a yes man, and they're going to hold on to him. Plain and simple. He doesn't give him a headache. But if we want to get a top manager like an Allegri, like what I want, he ain't going to be. He's going to be going. He's going to be doing interviews going, "What do you want me to do? The owners are fucking idiots." He'll fucking say it, just like Emery did. I'm not being supported, but Arteta won't say that because he's still learning his trade. He's still trying to make a dent. So the next job that he gets, hopefully will be better.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, I know, man, but I know it sounds like fucking dreary shit, but look, that's how football players fucking build up. They start up. Saka was no one. He's getting somewhere. Give him another 3 years, and then he can say, "I ain't tracking back. I'm staying forward." Salah doesn't have to track back. Salah don't need to track back. True or not, Salah stays forward. Salah's got goals in him. I don't track back. I'm Mohamed Salah. And that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You've done your bit, you know what I mean, bro? But that's you gotta start scoring them goals and start making a name for yourself. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, no facts. Napster, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's good, guys? What you saying, man?
No much, man.
Alright,
What are
guys.
you making
Alright,
of this performance?
It's a bit same old. Like, I watched the Man United game last week, like when I was at the gym and that. It was on the screen. And one of my best mates, he's an Arsenal fan as well. But we have kind of like polaring like views on like, you know, the manager and like certain players. Case in point, Granit Xhaka, poor. I don't get what people see in this guy. I really don't. Since, for all you statisticians out there, yeah, since Granit Xhaka has signed for this football club, we have not got into the Champions League. That's a fact. That's a fact. And we've had, what, 3 managers? Wenger, Emery, now Arteta. And the fact that you guys have mentioned, I think it was you, Brandon, that we've spent 250 million since Arteta's been here, with a much, not even a much better manager. You think Eddie Howe can't get better or can't do better with less? Emery can obviously... Emery was shafted for me. Like I'm with like others that have said it, like Lee Gunner and the rest, like Brandon. I think you've probably said it at points in time that if he was backed even half of what this guy's been backed, we would easily be in Champions League. We probably would have won the Europa League. So it's
Yeah, but it's true what you're saying, because if you compare, Unai Emery got Guendouzi, yeah? Guendouzi is level over Lokonga. Lokonga ain't even getting in the team, and Partey's injured. Then when you look at Martinelli, you know, he brought in Martinelli. Martinelli's a very good player. Now you start looking at the players that this manager's brought in, and the majority of them are crap. The majority of them, Tommy Asu, the jury's still out. I need to see more of him. Ramsdale, he's been good. Other than Ramsdale, the rest of them are trash. Lokonga's trash. Tavares is trash. Ben White is trash. So
This is it though. Like the majority of his money has been spent on the back line. The back line's conceded more goals this season than what it did last season.
Then last season.
go.
Do you know what I mean? It's mad, absolutely mad. What is Ramsdale doing there, by the way? But then at the same time, like you was just saying, Emery was absolutely shafted, mate. He really was, because he even come out himself and he said, you know, Arsenal fans look at it like, well, yeah, Emery was backed. He was backed with £72 million Nicola Pepe. He was backed with this and he was backed with that. Well, Emery didn't want Pepe. Emery wanted Wilfried Zaha. He didn't get Wilfried Zaha. He got Nicola Pepe. He wanted Fabinho. He got Lucas Torreira. You know, he wanted
Partey as well. We didn't get him.
He wanted Harry Maguire.
He wanted Partey back then.
Yeah.
He wanted Harry Maguire. Thank fuck he didn't get Harry Maguire, but he wanted Harry Maguire. He got Socrates. So how can anybody say that, you know, he was backed to the extent that Arteta was?
Oh my God.
We didn't get the centre back we needed, so in the end we got a philosopher. That's by a master of defence, supposedly. But yeah, no, I mean the way I see it, right, it's this whole like PR-ocess, this club loving has got to stop. Like, the club is the star. The fans will always remain, always have, always will. Like, managers, players, staff members even, and then the board will go one day as well. But again, that will take a little bit of time. It's like a dynasty, isn't it? Like, they pass it down to their like kids and their grandkids or whatever else. Like that's the way it's like going. And then you got the owners. Like, it's amazing to me that how can you have an owner that everyone can agree is not good, but yet you still back this process from an owner, which comes from an owner and a board that no one really likes. It's a hexagon. It makes no fucking sense. Like, the biggest thing, like, I think Roy Keane said this about Man United, but it applies with, I think he scored, haven't he? Sure. But like, yeah, like I think it applies with Arsenal as well. It's that recruitment is king. Like, if the recruitment's wrong, then we ain't going nowhere. And we've recruited poorly. I mean, Tavares is like some people that are saying that he's worse than Ben Shy. They might be right, innit? Because I mean, they're both crap.
The same mistakes made again. Another corner. What are you doing?
Oh, I flicked off his knee as well.
No, it's just West Ham are just fucking shock. There you go. West Ham are shocking every time it comes to fucking. I was seeing it. What the fuck again? West Ham are gonna fuck. They can't defend corners.
What a ball from Martinelli though. Gabar
Yeah,
9. I don't give a fuck. Gabar 9. He's the one.
To be honest, like, and I was looking at it. I don't know if you guys saw me. I'm like, what the fuck is the setup again? What the fuck's going on here again? They fucking set up wrong. You guys, mate. West Ham have got problems defending corners, big time set pieces.
I haven't even seen it.
Flapianski at his finest yet again, but we all know about that, don't we? Like,
hey, leave my keeper alone.
You know, look, I'll give Fabianski.
We know.
Sometimes Fabianski pulls a rabbit out of a hat. That guy can do some fucking shit.
He's great at saving penalties. I'll give him that. Yeah, but again, it's one of those like where you can't rely on him. Like, you know, just one of those ones, isn't it? So yeah, we're in the lead for now. But
you know what? Me and Northside both said 2-1. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now that's shocking, man. West Ham, if you're not going to defend like that in the Europa League, yeah, you're out. Forget it. Forget
it's
it.
just it's in the set pieces. I'm noticing that they're fucking set up completely wrong. They're man marked. They're trying to man mark, but then you're gonna have guys that are fucking 6 foot fucking being marked.
Gabriel, I just saw it then, bro. Gabriel, yeah, he makes the run. He's completely unmarked. Who's that? Their number 8 for now literally was there. Doesn't even get close to him. Doesn't even try and tackle Gabriel. I mean, come on, man. You're supposed to be putting your biggest centre backs on our centre backs. You know, basic, so that he can't, you know, jump
like for like.
It's shocking, West Ham. It's shocking, man. It's shocking. Listen, Tommy, how you feeling, bro? Because you, man.
I'm dying.
Because they're basic mistakes. That's why you got the shits.
That's why I'm mostly pissed off as well, because there's like we shouldn't be conceding from a corner first off, and that one poured. Yeah, we're on the ropes here.
It's fucking look. Is Martinelli like on? Has he like had 7 shots of fucking coffee today or some fucking shit in the second half? Because this guy's on fucking speed.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the final ball, man. That's the thing.
The thing is, we've done.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, if Tavares could like go forward, similar to like an Andre Santos, he wouldn't be that bad. With his obviously lack of defensive knowledge, awareness, or anything else, but he can't even cross a ball. At least Andre Santos can hit one and could cross a ball.
I can cross a ball. I'll play for free. I'll play for food. Like, serious, bro.
I could cross a ball. I'm not even left-footed. I'll put a better ball in. Like, just beat the first man. That's the basics. When you're attacking, you have to put it in the dangerous areas. You've got to beat the first man.
He loses the ball very easily, doesn't he, but Tavares? That's another thing I noticed. Like, he'll be on the ball, and as soon as a man gets on him, it's all over. It's all over. He's going to lose that ball. He can't protect the ball. He can't shield it. He can't do nothing.
Go to the ball, West Ham.
Tommy, I want to ask a question. Obviously, you watch West Ham week in, week out. Has this been a problem during the season, defending from crosses and defending from corners?
No.
So what's going on, bro? What is going on? Talk to me.
David Moyes out. Get him out. David Moyes out. Get him sacked. Don't want him anymore. He's upset me, man. God's sake.
Oh, come on now. Moyes out. Arteta out.
Enough, mate.
Tavares. Filho da puta, pá. Can't even cross a ball, man.
Exactly.
What can this guy do apart from run fast? He should have been flipping 100-meter sprinter for Portugal in the Olympics, blood. This guy
100%. That's the only thing he can do. Like, that's mad.
He's like Theo Walcott, but born on side.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. He's actually worse. He's worse than Bellerin. This guy's actually worse. Bellerin's crap. He's worse than Bellerin.
Yeah. He's worse than Bellerin. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Bellerin played left back at one point. I swear Bellerin has played left back.
You're saying for sure, yeah? But the majority of this fan base want this manager to spend more money and buy in more players, bro. It's a joke.
Mate, I wouldn't trust him with a fiver down the shops, mate. Not gonna lie.
I wouldn't trust him to run my own path. Like, you can't.
Yeah, mate. He'd probably make it well up.
No, he'd make it really cold. Like,
It's actually
Come on,
mad.
come
I
on,
want to know
boys.
who scouted this guy. Whoever scouted him from Arsenal, yeah,
Press,
needs
press,
to just
press,
get
press,
fired
press.
immediately.
I think it's only been that bad. Like, it's just unavoidably good. It's just, I knew we'd lose by mistake. We won in the
You know,
games. It's too
Have you noticed? Have you noticed that every time West Ham, like it's Europa, the game after Europa, Premier League, you stumble. Have you noticed that lately?
Yeah.
I've noticed that trend.
Yeah.
And it's not because West Ham is shit. I'm just saying, a lot of games, and a thin squad. I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys are still in Europe, much like we're hopefully one day we'll get into Europe too, and we're going to be in the same situation you're going to be. But next season, I think West Ham are gonna have to fortify their fucking squad a little bit, and at least then you guys will be able to compete in Europe.
Maybe it's
This
the
is what I said to
expectation.
Arsenal fans, though.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to survive with 4 competitions next season. Like, he's going to struggle, man. He's going to absolutely struggle.
Squad depth.
Like, and people just
You
don't.
need that squad depth. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, it's good, man, because it's good. I want this guy to be exposed. I want this guy to be exposed that he's crap. Because I didn't forget when he lost to Olympiacos. I didn't forget when he lost to Nottingham Forest. I didn't forget we couldn't even beat a Man United that didn't even have a manager. The interim. Do you know what I mean? I don't forget those things, bro. So you know what? Let him get Champions League football. That's cool.
Yeah.
And when he's getting pammed in the Champions League football, what's the excuse then? Because
feed
he
into the lines.
he would have had 150 mil spent in August. He's going to spend 200 mil or 200 odd mil in the summer. He's got all his players. He's been backed. $500 million spent. No more excuses. He has to get fired. So, you know what?
Yeah, but the thing is, they say
You think he's going to get 200?
You don't even create that many opportunities. You don't create that many
We're rubbish.
opportunities.
Going forward, you guys have been better than us today. We ain't been great today. We've been poor.
We've
just
just
taken
taken
our
lightweight.
That's it. That's it, Nuno. That's it, mate. Well done, Nuno. You finally did something right.
Xhaka again. This guy's a fucking donkey, I swear. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking Martinelli on the fucking trot with no fucking boots, mate.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyone in the chat, or just like, can someone please explain to me what Granit Xhaka does? Like, because I don't see it. I honestly don't see it. I even gave him like a full season to get used to like the Premier League and shit, yeah? And then he's been here, what, 4 or 5 seasons? Where is the tipping point? Like when we qualify for Champions League, finally, after 5 seasons, yeah? And then we get fed to the line.
Pass down, the ball in.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be right back.
We're still in this game. We're still in it. Still in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's far from over.
Oh, yeah.
It's far from over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
When you got Granit Xhaka in that midfield, anything's possible. And literally anything's possible.
I don't know whether you're leaning off us when we got the ball. I don't know whether you're dropping back.
We are. It's like we turned the switch off, and now we're just sitting back. We were pressing you guys for fucking the last 10 fucking minutes, and now all of a sudden it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, but all of the Arsenal fans say like we're negative if we don't rate like Arteta or some of these like fucking players. But our manager, Arteta, yeah, whenever we get a lead, whenever like the balance is like shifting, yeah, we always kind of sit back and then you start seeing these stupid mistakes. You know, Lukonga might give the ball away, miscontrol it. Even
these are players, mate. Look, these are the players on the pitch, and I know what you're going to say to that. Oh, these are his players. But at the end of the day, he can have all the best players in the world, like fucking Man United did. And you know what? How'd that work out? End of the day, a lot of these players have to take responsibility. All right, our boys dropping their fucking heads when we got a fucking lead. Doesn't matter which manager you are. You can be screaming right now saying move fucking forward, but if these guys are fucking sitting there in fucking neutral and not fucking pressing back, they got to take responsibility for this shit. And I think what gets to me is a lot of these players are happy to just, we're winning, it'll be all right. And it's just the only players that I can see trying to.
Jesus Christ! How many times has Xhaka given the ball away today? How many times?
Yeah, he's giving it
5
quite
times.
a lot, isn't he?
In our own half. What the
5.
fuck is he doing?
It's 5 that I've counted, man. 5
Yeah, 5.
so far that I've counted. Now I could have missed 2, you know, so it could be 7. Okay, so
either way, it's the same.
It's still 5. I can guarantee you 5.
This is what I was saying, bro. It's like the way we set up when we don't have the ball. especially when we're winning at least by a goal, it's way too negative. Why don't we apply the pressure? Make a decision. We're either going to sit back and counter and look after the fucking ball, or we put the pressure on them, play a little bit higher and take the game like to West Ham in this case, or like other teams. We got Leeds next week, innit? Who are battling survival. We can't afford to sit back at any point. You think they're not going to have a go? Of course they're going to have a go.
They've got nothing to lose. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at us.
Exactly. Everton won today. They done well.
And we're going to play them at the end of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Frankie Lampard as well. Like the question is, can Arteta get the better of them again? Because it's not the same circumstances.
Relegate Lampard.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome, man.
Bro, like that
honestly,
guy.
I don't see that. Oh,
Jesus.
what? Don't stand up.
Yeah, his days are numbered as a manager. Let's be real. Frankie Lampard, yeah, there's only so many times you can call Uncle Harry or Cousin Jamie Redknapp, yeah, to get her out of so much shit. On a real, let's keep it all the way James Brown ain't it funky.
He's on the sideline going, lads, what the fuck do I do, lads?
Fat Frank.
Bringing on Dele Alli, like and shit.
What the fuck was? I know a Dele Alli move. What the fuck was a Dele Alli move?
What
the
The
fuck was
guy's
that?
not even interested in football. The guy's finished. He's younger than me, and he's fucking finished like at that level. Like he don't want it no more.
What, he had one good season?
Yeah, Roy Keane said it best. The hunger, the desire is not there, and it's easy to see in this day and age. Either you're shit, or you just don't have it mentally. Like you've clocked off, you've locked off the team. Like it's done. Like but
his body language says it too, eh? His body language. You see him out in the pitch, you look at him, you think this guy is a guy who's just there. He doesn't want to be there. He's just there, man.
Everton go down, yeah. Like a lot of these players, like they can only they can only blame themselves in it, like because they've had two managers. What they had Rafa, and then they had like Lampard. Sooner or later, like you just got to take responsibility.
They spent a lot of money too, man. They spent a lot of money, and
more than Liverpool. They've spent more than Liverpool, mate. They've spent loads.
Yeah. Just chucked
like Iwobi for 40 million.
That was
probably
a good
the best
deal.
bit of business. Yeah, that was the best bit of business that we've
done. That was better than Dele Alli.
Yeah, like 40 mil. I'll take that.
Oh shit. We did. I think we did well with fucking selling fucking Iwobi and Ox. I think we came out on top on both those.
In the end, but it was looking kind of shaky with the Ox because yes, he's like injury prone and all of that. But you know, when he turns up, when he's fit, he can do a job. Like you know, put him at centre mid, put him at right mid, even at right back. But like he can definitely do a job. But
he's a good squad. He's a good squad player. He can't be a starting line. And to be perfectly honest, mate, and that's what. See, the thing is, that's why it's worked at Liverpool. But you know what I mean? Because he ain't starting line, he gets the rest. He don't get injured, so they use him when they need him. Much like a James Milner, and so that way he can, he can keep on ticking. At Arsenal, no man.
Both of those players will get in our starting 11 for sure. I mean, if Ox is injury free, like if he's not injured, he plays. Even James Milner, like he's better than Lokonga. He's way better than Granit Xhaka. And how old is he? How old is James Milner? What is he, like 35, 36?
About 68, 67 years old now. Yeah.
He's about 70.
Yeah.
He's old as time, mate.
He just does Botox and goes to Turkey often. He's pretty well.
We're kind of struggling here. It's like Partey and who else? But if we put that 50 mil into like a Basuma, our midfield would be fine.
I like Tielemans, bro. 25.
Tielemans is another one. Yeah, 100%. Like, but
he's cheap, but he's good. Like I don't know.
Like,
I rate
no run, man. That's great.
I'll rate Tielemans. I'll rate him very high.
What are you north side?
Midfield is all over the place. Savage ball watching got away with that.
My God.
I'm telling you, West Ham need to fucking focus on our left, their right. They need to fucking expose that.
Antonio's coming on. Here we go. Here we go. Jesus Christ.
Score a goal. I don't care if it comes off your arse. Just score a goal.
He wants to use Antonio like a lamppost. Just stand there while
Yeah, I
people
don't
ping
care,
balls off your
mate.
head.
Yeah, honestly, just stand there. Stand and
Just
hold
bump a few people off, innit? Do that Kevin Davis shit, innit? Like, just put your butt into it and then just, like, create some space. And then...
Do the Lacazette.
Bobble it off your ear or
Is that
some
you
shit
playing?
in the back of the net. That's it.
Hold on, come on. You're going to crawl to top 4, man. You're just going to crawl to it, I reckon. But I don't see where your fans get optimistic by seeing this. I haven't really seen anything special like
But the decider is Tottenham. If we don't win that,
yeah.
we won't get top 4. We won't get into Champions League if we don't beat Tottenham. And we've got to do it away as well. We haven't beaten them at their new ground. And
we got to take
beaten them for ages.
We got to take a point from Tottenham, and we got to take 3 from every other one. Because remember, the Tottenham have to play one more team, and it's called Liverpool.
Yeah,
that's going to work out well.
No, I'm proud of my lads today. We've actually given it a go.
It's about time he brings on Antonio.
20 minutes, this guy's ready to roll.
Oh. Now let's counter.
Stop up
Move
your
the
phone
ball.
and
Move it. Move it.
Not going.
Oh, I tell you what, El Nene, what the fuck has happened to him recently? Finish! Oh my life! Jesus!
Oh, see that? Oh,
This guy.
how close is it? Let me see. Oh, close.
How close? Wait.
Quite really, they're really
It's
close.
a great ball. Great ball for him.
As they tell Sky Sports, a whisker away.
He has to finish that. He has to finish that.
Yeah, he's had about 2 or 3 weeks have to score.
It's the Fabianski effect.
Leave my keeper alone.
No, it's Fabianski looking at him going, "You're gonna fuck up." That's it.
Ariola, man.
And apparently we're giving this guy a new deal, yeah? Those are the kind of chances that we're going to be paying for. I hope Arsenal fans realise this shit, yeah?
I haven't even seen it.
Oh, Xhaka. Xhaka. Oh, for God's sake, get the ball, West Ham.
Make the run. Gabon 9 set.
Tommy just winning headers all fucking day. Winning headers all fucking day. It'd be good if he could fucking score one.
Ooh, what a ball by Nene. What a ball.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dickhead. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What a dickhead.
Oh.
Take Jared Bowen over him any day. Hey, we'll take Bowen. You take Nketiah. Give that to Bowen. That's a goal all day.
For me, Nketiah's had two big chances to get us.
I reckon Pepe would have scored one. I reckon Pepe would have scored one of those, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
I reckon he would have. I reckon he would have scored that one.
I still don't know why he don't play him.
This one there, he would have scored. Yeah,
because Arteta don't rate him. He don't like him. He don't rate him. That's why. It's very simple. Like
he scores goals, though. He scores goals.
Yeah,
as much he probably don't do a lot.
I know, bro.
I don't get it. Really
you don't have to tell us, man.
Just sell him in the summer. There's no point having a player on the bench that never gets played. Just sell him.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
As much as we rate him, what's the point if he ain't going to get played? We should be going for the third, yeah? I was just about to say this before I saw that opportunity. Why is Pepe not coming on? Why are we not doing that? Why are we not getting Lacazette on? Why are we trying to bury West Ham?
Pepe should come on, bro. Pepe should come on now.
Yeah.
Pepe should
put
be
him
on,
up
bro.
front at this point. Just put him up front, innit?
Bro, honestly,
and play long balls up top.
Bro, I'd put Martinelli in the center and put Saka on the left and put Pepe on the right. Let Pepe smack him on his left. Ping him, bro. Ping him.
I second that. Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean? Because on that left side, on that left boot of his, fucking hell, he can do some damage when he wants, eh?
Martinelli is clinical. He's cold, but out on the left, it's like he's still good, but it's just he's a striker, and all these top gooners were saying, oh, Arteta is the reason why he hasn't been playing him like about a year or so ago is because he's training him to be a striker. Yet he plays out on the left. Common sense, Arsenal's common sense, Arteta's sense in a fucking nutshell. I mean, turn it in. Do me a fucking favour.
Mate, don't mess with top Gooners. They'll tell you you're not a football fan.
Mate,
I don't give a fuck. They can tell me to my face. I'll destroy them. I'll destroy them personally.
Hey, this bloke talking about Arteta trying to make sense. You got it wrong way. He ain't going to make any sense. This guy's too busy making dollars.
100%. Which is why you never leave. But then again, most managers won't leave anyway because the payout is too fucking big. It's way too fucking big. Way too fucking big.
Mate, come on. Oh, West Ham, like that's a great talent. No, oh God's sake, everything hell, man. You're gonna score again because I feel like we're getting too far forward. Oh, Eddie and Ketty looks like, mate, you ain't getting past Zuma. Like, allow it.
No, he'll get past Zuma, but he'll go one-on-one with Fabianski and fuck it.
Jesus.
Oh God, I think we played well today. We just ain't finished. Or we ain't.
Look, you guys haven't played poorly. You guys aren't playing shit.
No, we ain't.
You know what I mean? But it's a tennis game, literally, both teams. It's either you guys pressing us or us pressing you guys. And it's going to come down to fucking individual errors.
Yeah.
That's what's cost us.
That's all it's going to be. And it's very fine margins here, man. Very fine. Look, you guys have got Europa to worry about. And that's no shit.
Yeah, 100% rather. That's what I said. I'd rather lose this game today and win on Thursday. 100%.
Yeah, you want to leave this game with no injuries, less fatigue, and ready to rumble in a game against fucking, what was it? Is it Frankfurt?
Frankfurt, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do the number on those lot, man.
What is the other semi-final in the Europa League? It's Rangers and who are Rangers playing in the other semi-final? Because I think they lost that one in the first leg.
Shit.
It wasn't Braga because they beat them in the quarterfinals, wasn't it? Did they beat Braga?
Yeah, it's Leipzig. It was Leipzig.
Oh shit!
Oh
shit.
fuck!
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Fuck! You just won't go there, bro.
Come on, Suchek.
Tommy Asu's come off with an injury. Arteta's shitting himself now. He is absolutely shitting himself.
Arteta's change now needs to beat Pepe.
Yeah.
That's the best change you can make now.
He won't do it.
No, of course he won't do it. It's against his religion. Oh, look. Here comes Cedric. Tommy.
It's against their culture.
Yeah. That's right. Tommy's coming off. You know what? Tommy's played a good game.
Come on, release it. Release the ball. Oh, Nketiah, no, bro.
You mug. Try some more, man.
Hey, Tommy Asu coming off.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think he picked up a little bit of a knock. It's his first game, and I think he's picked up a small one. But you know what? I don't think it's too bad.
He played all right.
Yeah,
he played well.
For his first game back in what? How many months now?
4, innit?
I can't remember.
I thought it was at least 3, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised for 4.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nketiah's first touch is like a brick wall. I love Nketiah's first touch sometimes, man. It's like a...
Here's the thing like with Nketiah, right? He plays like he's like 6 foot. He's one of them guys, yeah, like on Tinder that like, he's like, oh... So... Like he's one of them guys that like you put on the Tinder profile saying that I'm 6 foot, but in real life he's like he's that guy. He thinks he thinks he's 6 foot and he's the shit, but he's not. That's the reality.
Oh, you baited out my.
Bro, it's called fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
And he still ain't made it, so he still has to fake it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's all in a nutshell.
He ain't got the skills, man. So. He ain't got skills, bro.
Over what?
Hey, finally caught a corner ball. Well done.
It's mad, you know, because you know what? We actually haven't outplayed West Ham this match. West Ham have just not taken their chances. And
Look,
defended
both teams are
stupidly.
even.
Defended stupidly, man. I mean, the first goal, Rob Holding, to completely leave him unmarked and then to leave Gabriel unmarked. I mean, West Ham can only blame themselves. Arsenal going forward, this is one of the poorest games I've seen of us play going forward as our attack all season almost. You know, going forward, we haven't been great. We were good going forward against Chelsea, Man United. This match, I haven't seen enough from Martinelli. I haven't seen enough from Saka. Nketiah missing. He could have had a brace today.
Yeah.
You know,
we've been
West
a bit
Ham have only got
lethargic.
themselves to blame. I'm sorry, but they do. I mean, Tommy, what do you make of it? Do you think you've lost because we've been great, or because you guys have shot yourself?
No, no chance. No, we shot ourselves in the foot. Like, it's been so annoying. Like, if I was you guys, I wouldn't be feeling optimistic playing Leeds in that, because you haven't played that. I think the last 3 games you haven't played that well. Like, what's the Chelsea game? I think you played well in that, but they caused themselves ag as well. Like, their defending was awful.
But do you see, Tommy, why I don't gas up Nketiah? Yeah, well, I mean, personally, I don't get with the hype train, yeah, because he's had 3 chances now. You thought Fabianski save another goal. It's like, bro, you have 3 chances like that. You need to bury at least one. At least one. You can't not be burying that. And that's the thing with him. He's dropped back down to his real level, which is hella average. But the super fans will say, give him a contract extension.
If that.
Sign him up for a 10-year contract. Come on, boys.
See, look, you know what it is in football, and this is what everybody, when they say,
offside.
You know, everybody wants to everyone wants to score the perfect goal. Okay, in football, and even if you've played, I've played, right? You want to score, you got to make other teams make mistakes. It's about mistakes. And as a defender, right, playing as a number 2, it's going to be up to me to fucking allow a goal or to stop a goal. Do you get what I'm saying? And we're not going to play the brilliant football like Liverpool and Manchester City. We used to play that football where it was so classy and smooth. It was like beyond defense. We've gone down about 5 levels where now it's about trying to make other teams make mistakes and making them pay. So when a team like West Ham makes a mistake, it's like, oh, we play poorly. No. You didn't play poorly. What you've done is you've made a fucking mistake, just like any team would. You make a mistake trying to mark Rob Holding with a guy who's 5'2". Okay. And these things are going to happen. And it's going to happen with the teams that are down low. If for us to expect to play attacking football like we did with the Invincibles or under Arsene Wenger or like Manchester City and Liverpool, we're dreaming. We're levels away from that. West Ham are levels off that, right? So looking at this game now from a West Ham perspective, right? From a West Ham perspective, I won't say about Arsenal's perspective, West Ham perspective, going up against Frankfurt now. How do you feel?
I feel
you feel like you got work. Yeah, no, but do you feel confident that you're not going to make you cannot make the? That's right. Your guys in the box are going to have to start defending their corners better and keeping their shape better and man marking better. So this is where mistakes come into play, and this is how goals are scored. So that's why when people say, "Oh, mistakes," it was all mistakes. Mistakes are caused by players like Martinelli putting pressure on fucking defenders and dragging them out, and Saka. So I think both these 2 teams right now have been fucking doing this. And that's what it is. We're stuck in the middle of this. And it's literally going to be a mistake from Arsenal and a mistake from West Ham. I don't think either team have got the quality to fucking do something fancy. Sorry for a long-winded one, boys.
Yeah, but with a lot of West Ham going forward, like especially with the Frankfurt game, you have to control that midfield, which is a big task, like away from home. We've been there. Like we played Frankfurt in the Europa League like a few years ago. We did well in the end, but it wasn't easy. Like I think we won like 5-2 or something, but the scoreline didn't reflect how the actual game. So you're going to have to play well, and you've got to take your chances as well. But the midfield battle will be key, 100%. Because if you get the midfield right, because your midfield is better than ours, make no bones about it. Even with Partey, your midfield is better than ours with Rice, Souček, even like Fornals and shit like Lanzini. Like,
oh mate, Souček's the worst out of all of them, mate. He just runs around a lot, and like he doesn't. You watch him go hiding in games, like he just goes hiding all the time. Like you watch him now, stands out of the picture. He just.
So you don't rate Souček?
No, he's awful, mate. He's brutal.
You don't rate him?
Tell me one thing. Give me one thing he's good at apart from using his head.
So like you don't rate him like defensively, like, you know, his positional awareness, nothing like that.
No.
Just his
No,
size and his
that's what I
height and shit.
The only thing he's good at is heading the ball, and that's it. Like, he don't really affect the game. Yeah, he runs around a lot, which is probably what he's good at. Like, he's got an engine on him, which is fair play to him. But like, he doesn't really offer anything apart from heading the ball. Like, he probably score now, and me.
So apart from Declan Rice, what other midfielder do you rate?
What with us? I rate 4 now.
Yeah.
Lanzini.
Really good. Like, Lanzini's good on his day. Like today, he can kick the ball well over defences. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think 4 nows is just a better version of Odegaard. Like, he runs around and he does stuff. Like, I like Odegaard. He's all right.
Yeah.
He just doesn't follow his passes. Like, I don't feel threatening when he's on the ball, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough, man. Suckers on the floor. What's going on here?
Oh, he's trying to get himself a fucking free kick. Bullshitting. Don't bullshit. I don't like players bullshitting. I'm just don't. If you're gonna go down because he's got hammered. Don't go down because I can get a free kick. Hello, Ben White.
And our own
Ben White
as well. In our own half.
Ben White trying to get a fucking penalty in our box.
Bro, it'll just make me laugh, yeah? If West Ham equalise and the whole time Pepe's been sitting on the bench, I'm just going to laugh, bro. I'm just going to laugh.
I don't understand why.
I can see it happening.
Yeah, so could I. Because I don't understand why we can't give Pepe a fucking run. Give him 45. You know, give the boy 45 minutes. I know this guy on the on the right hand side could fucking ping one. Seriously, man. Fuck that. His left boot's decent, especially when he's got. And you know what? In this game against West Ham, that right hand side would suit him.
Yeah. Do you remember when we beat West Ham 3-1 in the league, like a couple of years ago or so? Pepe, Martinelli, and I think Laka was on the score sheet. I remember that day. I think we won like 3-1. Like,
did he ping one outside the box or?
Yeah, he did. He was on the right hand side. He was on the right hand side and he pinged it. Top bins.
Top bins, yeah. I remember that goal, yeah.
Yeah, top bins. That's exactly what we need, you know. But now he's bringing on Smith Rowe, and I rate Smith Rowe. I rate Saka, but they're not like they're not as good. They're not as good. They're not as efficient. They're not as clinical as everyone else is making them out to be. Like, Saka's got better. Smith Rowe is kind of, you know, like when the gas tank is emptied, you see that he struggles and all of that shit. He can't last a full game yet.
Yeah.
But Pepe, as much as I don't like, with like the £72 million price tag, it's not easy. And I still don't think he's I don't think he's at that valuation. But his goals to game ratio, last season even kept us like afloat. We would have been bottom half if it weren't for him, for sure. But yet this manager, he's made it his religion, his cult following, to fucking just leave him out, hang him dry, and then we'll get 30 mil for him? 20, 30 mil? It's madness. It's absolute madness.
You can't excuse it, because when Tottenham had the situation with Harry Kane flirting with wanting to leave, they nipped that under the bud, spoke to Harry, told him what it is. You're under contract, you ain't going nowhere. You either work hard or, you know, you can be on the bench. And they sorted that situation out. Why can't we sort out Pepe? Pepe's never come out and said he wants to leave Arsenal. Pepe's never come out and been problematic.
Ball, man.
I don't get it, man.
I would say personally, I think Pepe, somewhere in his mind, I think he knows that Arteta's not going to last that much longer. It's only a matter of time, innit? Like you're saying, we get in Champions League, he'll like Arteta will get shafted at some point. When, I don't know, but it's probably one of those, innit? Whereas like with Harry Kane, with that situation, you make a great point, Northside. It's like, I would probably put that more on his brother when his brother was his agent, innit? Give it like doing a 6-year deal, no release clause. Are you mad? And he still wants to leave. Let's be real. He don't want to be at Tottenham no more. But because his brother put in a stupid fucking, or they agreed with Daniel Levy, a stupid fucking long-term deal, yeah. When it's clear that he wants to win trophies. He's clear he's too good for Tottenham. Like, but then like it's one of those things in football like the footballers, they come across like they're so smart in it, but all it takes is you associate yourself with the wrong people, and then your career is fucked. Dele Alli, case in point. Like he was going places, one great season, and now he's at Everton fighting for relegation. Doesn't even start.
Well, I mean,
Well, it's all kicking off over here.
You remember with Modric, when it was time, he wanted to leave. But no, I think they left him on the bench for like what, 4 months? He never played a game.
I think so.
I think it was 4 months.
Go on, boy.
He sat on the bench. Was it something like that? 4 months before?
Yeah,
it was like,
like that. Yeah.
Fuck you and watch cunt. And I think I don't think the thing is with Pepe. Modric came out and said, I want out of here. Fuck this shithole. Don't blame him. But with Pepe, he never came out and said that. And that's why for me, I'm like, I know, I know it can get fucking hard as a player. It can get hard as fucking with performances and this and that. But you can't just alienate the fucker. He hasn't been piss poor. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Fucking argy bargy.
Yeah,
there we go,
that's
lads.
the thing. Like, I was going to say, yeah, Nketiah needs to wind his neck in. And what's been confirmed in my mind, he is literally a little shit. Let's be real. He is a little fucking shit. Nketiah trying to
Declan Rice has to watch himself here.
Declan Rice as well. Raw.
Declan Rice has to watch himself here. You got to watch yourself here, mate. You got to watch yourself here, mate. You got to watch yourself here.
He refuses to bring him on. It's a travesty.
What's going on here? What's going on?
It's. I'm telling you now. It's against his religion. I'm telling you. I know it is. Pepe has to come in. I'm sorry. God said this can't happen. That's it.
What's all this about? What's all this?
I don't want to go to hell. No, seriously, man. It's for him. It's like if I bring
shit,
Pepe
Antonio,
on.
bro.
Oh, don't be like that, bro. I'll take him over Lacazette at the moment.
Easily.
Oh, mate.
Easily.
Oh,
What?
mate. He don't even know what he's doing
What?
half the time. Antonio, at least Lacazette can... Yeah, I know, Lacazette's brutal at the minute, not gonna lie.
I think both of them have got problems, man.
Lacazette don't want to be here.
Mate,
That's
they're basically...
Look, Antonio's got more goals in him, all right, bro. Let's just call it a spade a spade. Antonio's got goals in him.
We're
Lacazette.
basically like... Oh, yeah, Lacazette's just got his... Lacazette. Lack of threat.
I'm not gonna lie. The way Declan Rice is in his face, bro. That was me. I would have punched him in his face, man. Coming in my face like that.
Oh yeah, Declan. Look, Declan Rice versus me. Declan
Oh
Rice
my
goes
God,
home.
why would you not head to
He
that?
goes home on a stretcher, bro. I'll be sitting there going, "You're not going home, son. You're not. You think you're going home, but you're not, bro. I know where you're going. I'll visit you in a minute."
See, if I was in Nketiah, yeah, I would just be like, do you know what? I'm not gonna look like I'm doing something just for the cameras and shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just fucking what are you gonna do? What are you gonna?
No, I would have gone in with his face, egged him on, right? Egged him on. So when he smashed me one, I let him smash me one so he gets a card. But then I retaliate, you see. So now I look like the victim.
Give him that. What was it? Give him that Roger Federer backhand, innit? Like that would be mad. That would be mad. But yeah, like
Come on.
that's what little shits do, man. That's what little shits do. Like they get in your face, they act like
Put
they're
you off
going to
your
do
game.
something, and they don't. They don't. He's not even scored today. Like it's fucking hell. Like.
Tommy, what are you saying, man? You gone real quiet, man. What are you saying?
It's all quiet over here, mate. It's all gone quiet over here.
Oh, what a shot. That was fucking beautiful, Sammy. Fucking yes.
Yeah.
You wait till you see this one offside. Whoa.
Yo,
You wait for this one.
Oh shit! Come on.
Oh,
I
game over.
Cross.
Yeah, Pepe couldn't do shit with that.
I ain't seen it.
Arteta, go get a new
You'll be
haircut.
seeing it. It's going to come hit you in the head soon, bruh. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
What shoes Arteta? He's wearing bricks on his feet. What is he wearing?
Arteta's a madman, yeah. He's a little madman, isn't it? He's another one, yeah. Like he's just the managerial version of a little shit. Like as a manager, like Right.
Nketiah, we all know where he gets it from now.
Yeah.
Mate, we got bigger fish to fry anyway. We got European football anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, look, and honestly, man, big up, man. I hope you guys are successful in Europe, man. Seriously. I don't got nothing against West Ham. I hope you guys can fucking do a number on fucking Frankfurt, bro. Seriously.
Well, I hope you guys get a better manager. Well, not really, actually.
It's all right. It's all right. We're beating you with this fucking wanker. Imagine if we had someone a bit better, what would happen? Oh, no.
Imagine if we had Graham Potter. If we had Graham Potter, yeah, scenes. And we'd be playing better football as well. Let's be real. Because he won't be at Brighton for much longer. I guarantee you that. He will not be at Brighton for much longer.
There's talks, but he signed a long deal, and there is a process. Because let's give him credit. They're doing bits over there, man.
Yeah. They shafted us. Because here's the thing. We bought Ben Shide, yeah? They haven't even replaced him. Not even replaced him.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. Done and dusted. Hey, Northside, we got the scoreline right, bro.
There you go. Listen, everyone should have put money on it. They should have put money on it. It is what it is. Let's get into some of the comments, man.
We didn't get to any of those fuckers. Oh, shit, man. What happened to all the comments, man? What's going on here? Oh. Fuck you, man.
The only thing Tavares is good is to share videos on IG where he exchanges his tongue with his dog. Kolasinac is better than Tavares. The high press looks like a one-man headless chicken press.
Yeah, 100%.
Xhaka's role is to exist. Natstar. What else is going on here?
Jesus Christ. I'm existing, but what am I doing? I might as well play next to Lokonga, Party when he's fit in midfield for Arsenal. Why not? I've got the kit.
I'll play the number 2. Bring me on. I'll play the number 2. I guarantee one thing. I'll give you one thing. Winger be looking at me like my job is to fuck you up. Period. That's about it, bro. 2 minutes on the field, 90 minutes on the field. Same shit, bro. As long as you're going out with me.
I'll be in Nketiah's bodyguard, innit? Because if he's around me, Rice ain't doing that. He ain't. I'll leave it at that.
That's where I grab Rice and I go, "You're on the wrong bloke, bro." Key on him. Give him a bit of key on, mate. You know.
Literally.
I'm gonna have to turn it off now.
Yeah, just doing all the
fan celebration.
You got
your Arteta in yet? You Arteta in yet? Yeah, Arteta in.
Nah, you mad? Me, never, man.
Never.
What do you mean?
Man,
He's top 4.
He just. Oh man, I feel sorry for Moisey. I mean, he's gonna be looking at himself in the mirror and just going.
Listen,
where did it all go wrong?
We only had one centre half, so do you know what I mean? Like, we only had one centre half. If we had another one, we would beat you 5-2.
You reckon?
Probably would laugh. No,
probably would have been worse.
I predicted
literally ran his boots. Tavares' role is just to run. I think
Run off the
Gabriel saved us.
Run off the pitch. Run and keep running, son. Just don't come back, bro.
Leave.
Run, Forrest. Run.
Xhaka doesn't know how to pass the ball to Martinelli. No chemistry.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it is a bit flat.
Arteta would rather get a yeast infection than put Pepe in this football field. Exactly.
STD settings.
I'm thinking maybe Pepe's fucking done something behind closed doors. Maybe he's been, maybe he worked on Arteta's misses or something. There's got to be something.
Yeah, that's what
I mean.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
right, do you reckon so?
Pulling a man.
Could be.
He's not scoring on the field, so he'll do it off the field, innit?
That's what I'm saying, man.
His misses, not gonna lie.
And maybe he's taken it up so many levels now that Arteta, he's having problems to compete, bruh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's probably got better chemistry with. Pepe's got better chemistry with Arteta's misses than Arteta does with his misses, innit? That's probably you never know. This job is stressful, man.
But he's sitting on a bench and going. He's sitting on a bench going, "Babe, it's all good. I ain't playing today. I'll work you out."
I'll put in that work for you. Don't worry.
I take care of you, hun. I take care of you.
I take care of you, baby.
While your hubby is in the stadium directing planes and shit, yeah, I'll be directing you.
I'm
in
directing
the
your
bedroom.
plane.
Don't need no lines. Don't need no
Nah.
whatever you call the little sticks, whatever you call them, innit? Like, I'll deliver, mate. No problem. No problema, mate.
Off the
Yeah.
pitch, off the pitch, Pepe
And I
is
don't
here
need
for Arsenal
250
through and
million
through.
either.
Literally. Prince Fuad says Xhaka played well today.
What game,
He wasn't the worst player on the pitch.
in-
No,
what
he
game
didn't
were
play
you
poorly.
watching?
No, look,
Mate,
he
what game
wasn't
were
the
you
worst player on the
watching?
pitch.
Xhaka
He wasn't the
played
worst
well.
player on the pitch.
He gave the ball away
Cavage was the worst player on the pitch.
20 times.
Exactly.
No, 5 times. Lost
He
to
says,
5
in
times,
Arteta
and
we
he recovered.
trust. We won the game. Listen, I don't know what game he's watching. I don't think we were that great today, boys. I'm not going to lie. I think we got the job done. Yes, we got the job done.
we
And
got
once
the job
again,
done, innit?
we were the more clinical team, just like we were the more clinical team against Man United and Chelsea. But I don't think we actually, defensively, we wasn't that shaky apart from the mistake from Tavares. I don't think we were that shaky, to be fair.
Tavage, bro.
But overall, I think going forward, it was poor, man. Martinelli and Saka weren't doing anything. I don't think that we played that great. We didn't rip West Ham apart, and this was the second string West Ham team. I just think West Ham literally, obviously, you can only capitalize on the mistakes of your opponents, yeah. But at the same time, this was quite a boring game overall. Like, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, Aussie, what do you think? Do you think this was a vintage Arsenal performance, or we got the job done performance?
Job done, bro. Job done. End of the day, we forced mistakes. Mistakes were made. We capitalized on them. Job done. That's it. I mean, we look at the game and you can pull negatives out your ass, but you know what? Did we create chances? Yes. In Kedia, 3 chances. Where'd they go? We weren't good attacking wise, but did we create? Yes. 3 attacking chances, 3 good opportunities. And Ketia should have put one of them away. Now, if that was a Martinelli, could it have been a different game? Yeah. If it was a Pepe, could it have been a different game? Yeah. And we would be having a different discussion now. So those opportunities were created. Unfortunately, the fucking idiot that was up front wasn't clinical enough. And our manager's got a fucking problem with our fucking Pepe. So unfortunately, that's the game that we got to watch thanks to Arteta. But at the end of the day, I'll take 3 points in the situation that we're in now all day. Just like my man there from West Ham was saying, I didn't give a fuck how we win the game. As long as 3 points are coming my way. We need them, bro.
Yeah, 3 points behind Chelsea now. Natstar, what do you think? Do you think this was?
They play Wolves next.
Do you think this was vintage, or do you think it was a get the job done performance? And what would you make of the performance?
Oh, there was nothing vintage about that. I mean, even pre-Wenger, innit? Like, 1-0 to the Arsenal, nothing like that. Mate, I would say just get the job done. We were more clinical on the day. Again, like you mentioned, Aussie, like Martinelli, Pepe, even, well, I won't go as far as Lacquer at this moment in time, but 2 years ago, Lacquer, yeah, like it would have been a different story. I mean, we've beaten West Ham before at their gaff. Like I mentioned, the 3-1. There have been other results where we've not only played better, but we've scored like more goals. But for me, ultimately, the real test is going to be at Spurs' gaff. That's the real test, because they've been going slightly under the radar, beating teams that they should beat for the most part.
Yeah.
Outside of Brighton, I believe, which they lost 1-0, and they were poor that day. They were poor, but like it'll be weird because like both teams will be up for it. It's going to be a tough game either way. I don't think it'll be like when we played them earlier on in the season when we should have probably panned them like 5 or 6-0. But yeah, like if we want top 4 that bad, we have to turn up. And like Arteta can't play Tavares anymore this season. Like he's done. Sell him, loan him, and then sell him. Whatever the case may be, whatever you have to do. Like, and then like Tomiyasu, hopefully he's back sharpish, because we need him now. Because without what this has shown, like without Tierney, without Thomas Partey, we are lacking. We are lacking in left back. We are lacking in right back, I'd say, even before the start of the season. And we're lacking in midfield, and we're lacking up front. The only thing that's been kind of stable is the goalkeeper. He's been our best player, the fucking goalkeeper. So we don't even have a spine, and top Gooners are talking about, we get in the Champions League, we spend another 250 mil, trust the process, the youth project, whatever kind of next project or whatever process you're going to talk about next season, yeah, we'll get there. We'll win the league. We'll win the Champions League. We'll do the treble. We'll do the quadruple.
Did you mention the super fans?
Huh?
Did you mention the super fans? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a super fan here. I'm just getting a report. Another super fan. He's here. He's come out of his cave.
Who's this bloke? Wait a minute. Let me see this bloke. Who's this man again? What's this? You bringing this amateur? Who's this bloke here?
Look at him. He knows exactly what we need.
You in the back, got me on the top.
Last big year attack. We're on the way to conference.
Fuad, you've been hiding for
it was a flat game though. It was a flat game. It was a flat game. But you know what? To be honest with you, do you know like when you all curse Xhaka and Al Nani, if they, I'll be honest with you, if their experience, how they intercepted the play, how they read the game, they would have lost the game today.
No one smashed El Neni here. I'm just saying that Xhaka lost the ball 5 times. That's it.
Yeah, Matt lost the ball, but it's like but you got to understand. It's like what Northside says about Tevez. Tevez will take a run. He gets one thing right, and then he makes like he's 2 mistakes in one, isn't he? He pick up the ball, he's on a wicked run, and you think, is he going to cross it? He's going to do something stupid.
And then it's a fucking counter. It's a counter attack on his side, and he's too slow to come back.
Just a liability. Just a liability.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. A liability.
He ain't cut the mustard. And Granit Xhaka, bro, best believe, like, he weren't good today, man. He weren't good. El Nene, recently, the last few games, he's done all right.
But bro, you know, okay, he lost the ball 5 times, but he does the things what no one has to do. It's like the ball over to Bowen. He intercepted the play. He read the play. He does things like that. Well, Arsenal, like he does little things that people don't like really rate him for. But when he does a mistake, everyone jumps, hides on him. Like today, if he never intercepted them plays, I think West Ham were in.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's a good point. I was saying that he's lost the ball, but he's also intercepted and recovered the ball as well. 4 or 5, yeah. So I'm on it. That's what I'm trying to. I'm saying he lost the ball 5 times, but he did recover. He did intercept the ball. He wasn't. He's not the worst player on the pitch. Like worst player on the pitch today was Tavares.
Tired, bro. It's like David Moyes. Is he for real? Like, do you know what? West Ham.
What do you want me to do, bro?
Do you know West Ham? They're tired, bro. Like, I'm not like Arsenal never played the best, but bro, at one point I seen Xhaka pick up the ball. Xhaka's so slow. The man looked like Bolt against their team. That's how tired they are. And now we got a semi-finals in Germany, bro. The guy's crazy, bro. Like he wanted to get points on the point. All right, bro. At least if you're an experienced manager, rest of your players and beat Norwich next week. It's not like they got Man United next week. They got Norwich. They could have rested some players because now I think West Ham are going to get knocked out against Germany because they look so tired today, bro. They were legless, man.
But here's the thing,
people. I'm going to have to move some people on. Napstar and Tommy, thanks for coming on, guys. I've got people waiting.
Thanks anyway. Big up the channel.
Tommy, any last words?
Last words.
Arteta in, brother.
Arteta in at West Ham. All right, bro. I'll have a chat to him. We'll get him over to you next season. Off you go, mate.
No, boys.
See you, mate.
I'll take her out. That's all I got to say. I'll take her out, innit? Those are my last words, innit?
You're a real one. See you soon. Thanks, bro. Right, Gracie, what are you telling me? Look, Fuad's come out of his little cave now because he's got 3 points.
3 points.
He's back.
Yo, listen. You know you're a buffoon. We beat Man United. I never come up with a game. We beat Chelsea. I never come up with a game. I come up with a game. I thought, you know what? I sat in the house. I thought I watched the game. Let me see. Let me calm his. What about you? Let me calm his temperature down because the guy waffles so much. I sat back for a humble month listening to you talk so much murder, bro.
Listen, it is what it is. I bet you wouldn't have jumped on if we lost today, but now the coast is clear because we've got another 3 points. Now you're jumping back on. I don't hear from you.
You know, honest to God, Northside, even though, you know what, Arsenal played poor, it wasn't the best performance. Like you said, I agree, it was flat. It wasn't the best performance. But for some reason, I knew we were going to beat West Ham. Okay. West Ham they're just leggy, man. They're just legless, bro. It's like when you take the lead against them, they ain't got that fight to come back.
It's bro. Every time they play a European game, they fuck up in the Premier League. They've been doing that lately. Yeah, that's right. And I honestly thought 2-1. Honestly thought I could see a 2-1. I didn't think it would be a blowout. Nah. But a 2-1 I could see happening. And We just got lucky, me and Northside. I think every Arsenal fan, we're just going to sit here and take 3 points and move along. Because to be perfectly honest, the Spuds have got Liverpool. I'm going to fucking watch that game. I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to watch that fucking at least 4 times over.
Yo, Brad, do you know what? Those never right of Tottenham against the big. We said that against Man City.
No, that's their bogey. City, Tottenham is City's bogey team, bro. Liverpool are going to come in there and they're just going to do this. They're just going to go tear. And then they're going to keep on tearing until there's just like confetti and shit, right? And then I'm going to watch it over and over and over again. It's going to feel great.
Well, Rob Holding have thrown his hair back and he scored his first ever Premier League goal for Arsenal. Well done to him, Brad.
It's about time, isn't it?
Gabriel too. Gabriel's fixed that hairline too. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Yeah, he's fixed that up. Yeah, he's got a bit of turkey in him, you know.
Gracie, what do you make of the performance today? Good performance or just got the job done?
Got the job done by the bare minimum, I think. Very boring from both teams. I think it was just slow. Like we didn't have that, desire to go forward as much as we usually would. We weren't pushing, running constantly and sprinting. We were just, taking our time and selecting the options in the corners, which, I predicted a 2-1 win. I'm happy about it. I'm back on the prediction streak. It's back again. And I think Holding was probably the man of the match alongside El Neni. Both good performances. Tavares was so slow, so many errors constantly. I'm telling you now, that guy is not a defender by any means. He will do whatever he can to just, lug it out. And Ramsdale, some good saves. So the select few performances, no one else really jumped out. Martinelli was poor today. Big time.
I have to agree with you.
He was distant and he just wasn't there. When he was there, he wasn't really doing what he was meant to be doing. But, coming towards the end of the season, it's a good win. Well, it's a win. It's not a good win, but it's a win. And, it puts us over Spurs. And if you're looking at it that way, I think Spurs is going to be the deciding game for this manager. Because if you look at it, if Spurs drop points and we win over them, that gives us that edge. And because the margin for fourth is so small, I think that's going to be the game. So getting these 3 points could really be the big difference for our season.
If we like, just real quick, right? Let's say this, right? Spurs drop 3 points against Liverpool. We beat Leeds. North London derby, we take a point each.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm saying, because I'm looking at it now, I'm thinking, I'm not saying Leeds are going to be, I'm not saying there's a gimme. I'm not saying there are gimmies, right? We're Arsenal, so there ain't no gimmies, unless it's the other team that we're given. But we've got teams like Leeds, I think we've got Newcastle, we've got Everton. Now, I think the only team that phases me out of that run is Newcastle. And the reason why Newcastle is because if you watch them play, bloody hell, they've got some structure. So
Joe Linton, they've got Joe Linton banging. You know what I mean?
They're doing something right over there, man.
Apparently, you can sign players in January and actually make it affect your team. There you go.
Really?
Fuad.
Oh, I didn't know.
You know what? If you sign
Write
players
that
in
one
January,
down.
what would make a difference if we sign players in January? We're still finishing fourth, ain't we?
Yep.
What do you mean? They're still up for grabs. It's not cemented.
Nah, bro. Fourth.
It's not finished. It's not
finished, man.
Bro,
You know what,
it's 2
next
points
week,
difference.
you know what? I'm not. Listen, I sat back for
Come
1
on.
month, and you and your shepherd and your buffoon speak for a month. I got 2 hours left. It's the last day of fasting. I'm gonna hold back now. All right. I'm gonna repent my sins, and Tuesday night, I'm coming for you.
You coming for who?
You buffoon.
Why are you coming for me?
Because I sat back and you two waffle. I thought, what's this guy doing? He's just beating himself
You know
up.
what's funny, though? When we lost to Crystal Palace, when we lost to Brighton, when we lost to Southampton, I didn't hear from you. But now all of a sudden we win 2 games.
Whoa. I was still in your comments. I was still in your comments.
And
Wait
at the
there.
end
You
of
know
the
what?
day, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's
was
10 to
there
4 in the
in
morning,
your
but I'm
comments.
watching
You
this.
Wait, Steve, wait there. Whoa.
You
Oh,
get
I'm
hyped
waiting.
up
It's 10 to
over
4 in the
this.
morning. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Steve,
Sure.
wait there. Hold wait there. Let me tell you something. Like I keep telling you, your dreadlocks is too heavy for your brain. Listen, I was posting it. I was saying it was a bad day in the office. I was here, but I just wasn't coming live. Even against United and Chelsea, I was here in the chat. I was in every chat saying it was a bad day in the office, and there you were saying, "Fuad, people like you, Fuad, people like." So I was here, bro.
So what do you mean by bad day at the office? Because we've had 19 years of bad days at the office. So what are you? What's your
Well,
point?
bro, to be honest with you, you know what it is? It is what it is, isn't it? That's life.
Oh,
innit?
it is
You
what it
always
is.
win.
It is what it is. Why
It
do
is.
you go to support Spurs then? It is what it is.
You know, you're talking about 90. You're talking about look. We're 3 points behind Chelsea. They're European champions. Look how far they are from Man City and Liverpool, and they got a better manager according to you. Yeah, haven't they? He's a much better manager than Arteta.
Look,
Who you talking about?
Tuchel pissed me off with his friggin' stupid interview after that game after the game he lost against us. Oh, we scored this many goals against ourselves. Tuchel can eat a dick because, to be perfectly honest, he's gonna have to wake up to himself because right now his results are starting to look shit. And these are fucking fans now. All I'm hearing is hey. That's my fucking phone going off at 4 a.m.
Do you know what?
Honestly,
I watched that Chelsea game today. You know, it was on while I was waiting for our game to come on, and they looked dreadful. It's Everton. They're literally fighting relegation, and Chelsea was so poor. Havertz, God knows what he was doing. He was falling all over the place. It was all kicking off. Tensions must be high in the Premier League towards the end of the season because everyone's at each other's throats, quite literally, in every game that I've watched this weekend. And you know, at the end of the day, we're coming towards the end of the season, and we're going to find out what's going to happen in 22 days, aren't we? So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long season, I can tell you that much.
I was enjoying that game against Everton because it took me back to the good old days of Chelsea, the days I remember them, with signs and shit, and us playing them, and they were just Chelsea. It was a gimme. I remember those days, and now with American ownership just around the corner, it could happen again for what? Remember the signs? Remember that shit? Oh my god!
Right. You know what?
It's a whole bunch of fun to be had.
It's hard, bro. The Premier League, you've got two teams. But like Liverpool and Man City, which is dominating. Like I said to people,
like Arsenal and United were.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's become again because you can't like Chelsea. I'll give them credit. They are European champions, but when it comes to English champions, like playing in the Premier League, they're nowhere near Man City and they're nowhere near Liverpool, and that's a fact. And I said that from the start of the season. We'll judge them in May. And look at me now. Arsenal are only 3 points behind Chelsea. If Leicester beats them on a weekday,
relax yourself on that one for a second.
It's the 1st of May.
Yeah, like it relaxes yourself.
You,
I read Chelsea off to win the Premier League. I'm not saying this shit.
No, Arteta. Oh, listen, I'm not saying Arteta is working miracles, but for where he went meant to finish, 8,
That sounds like what you're saying.
11, 13, 14. If we get Champions League football, people like Northside just shut this gun and enjoy the football.
Fuad, you see that on Northside's table? You see them on Northside's table? They're called trophies. And you know, we're not getting one this season. So, you know, what do you want? Do you want us to go lose 10-2 to Bayern Munich, or do you want us to win a trophy?
Well, with all due respect, a lot of the teams, I think this season, you got with there. Well, I think Liverpool will win all the trophies. No, I'm not mumbling. I'm talking facts. Liverpool's going to win the FA Cup. When Liverpool's won the League Cup, Liverpool's going to win the FA Cup. Man City's going to win the Champions League, and Man City's going to win the league. No one else is winning anything in England.
Okay, did your manager not get us kicked out the FA Cup and Carabao Cup?
Manager better than Manchester, bro. It doesn't matter about the FA Cup.
You know what makes me laugh? This is what makes me laugh, yeah? It's all nonsense what you're talking about because we're going to go into the Champions League. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Hold on. I'll let you speak. Let me speak now. What makes me laugh is this. Even when we had a better manager than Mikel Arteta, what did we used to do? Get into the Champions League, quarterfinals, get knocked out. This manager ain't even good enough to compete for the Premier League. What's going to happen when we get into the Champions League? We've lost to Olympiacos before in the Europa League. This manager lost to Unai Emery's Villarreal, which ain't a world-class team. We've lost to Nottingham Forest. Yeah, this season we also lost to Man United when they didn't have a team. these things, you need to look at these things because we're going to be up against Europe's elite. Yeah. Then you want to make it sound all rosy that when we go into the summer, we're going to get elite players. What elite players want to come to Arsenal? Because we don't have a history of winning. Hold on. We don't have a history of winning things in Europe. So we have a manager that's not up to par. We've got a squad that's not up to par. And we can't attract players. The only players we can attract is mercenaries. You know what I'm saying? So it all sounds great for us.
Offside, look, think of it this way, right?
It ain't happening.
No, I feel what you're saying, right? I get you. And I like it. I know you, like, I don't rate this manager. I don't think this manager is good enough for Arsenal either, right? I want Allegri. Can anyone here get Allegri to sign for Arsenal? Can anyone see that happening?
No.
Okay. So if I'm not going to be able to get myself a manager of that quality, right? Forget him. Then we want top class players, right? So your top class players are going to be up there with like your Neymars and this and that, right? If we don't have a top class manager or a top class owner in a top class and not competing in a top class league, then we're not going to be able to attract those players either. So I know where you're coming from, right? But we've been shit for a long time. We're not perfect now, but it's stepping stones, very small stepping stones. Mikel Arteta is not going to be your answer. But if he gets your Champions League, then maybe you're going to get managers that might be attracted to this squad, to this project. Maybe you're going to have players that might be attracted to this team when they see a better manager and a better ownership and maybe all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of maybes. But unfortunately, as Arsenal fans, all you got is maybes. Because if you want definitelys, you don't have Allegri, you don't have top-notch managers coming knocking on the door because they don't want to frigging destroy their careers, and you're not going to have top-notch players. And that's it in a nutshell. And we can sit here and be negative for the next 20 years. Not until the fucking Cronkies leave.
I mean, yeah, no one can't ever tell me we can't get world-class managers. When I'm seeing Tottenham, a team, because Ford always loves to say, who else would you get? Who else would you get?
Okay.
This is
so you're going to use Conte?
This is my thing, yeah?
All right, I'll go you on this one.
Because Liverpool, Liverpool weren't winning anything for how many years? Yeah, and they were able to attract Klopp. Now, at the time they got Klopp, he wasn't actually world class. He was probably at the level of Tuchel. The way
he was decent. He was doing bits.
They still got able to get him in. A team that actually, a club that doesn't spend as much as Conte now goes to Tottenham, a club that is notorious for lying to managers, not backing managers, not notorious for winning leagues or trophies, don't spend as much as Arsenal. We can get the right manager in. Now, the ownership thing, unless the whole fan base come together, we're not going to get rid of him. And most of the fans, they don't want to do the hard work. We've already agreed with that. We can attract a world-class manager. Yeah, we can. Yeah, but the Cronkies won't give them a project to believe in or to actually deem.
That's why we can't attract one. You know, look, let me tell you something about Conte. The first time he got offered the Spurs role, what happened?
No,
and then what happened? He rejected it, right? And you know what they did? They came back and they said, "Oh, we'll give you all this. We'll make it all happen, right? We're gonna back you. We're gonna back you." Now they haven't backed him for shit, but fucking loans, right? And they're apparently going to give him a lot of money in the next transfer window. But you know what Conte's doing? Conte's is flexing because Conte's going to go down. He's not going to get backed. Tottenham aren't going to back him, and he's going to walk off, and he'll probably end up Paris Saint-Germain.
I totally agree with you.
And he don't care, and he'll use Tottenham like Tottenham tried to use him.
And it's the same way.
But you see, when we're talking about top managers, we don't talk about Arteta. We're talking about other managers. So, Fuad, when you're talking about but if you get Champions League, Arsenal
I want to educate you in football, bro. You just said
before you start arguing, I do need to hop off because I've got a couple of fan cams. But I'll see you guys soon. Unfortunately, I won't be there on Tuesday, Fuad, because I have to deal with another Arteta in, aka my history teacher, on my channel. So, you know, maybe I'll be able to
He's sold on.
I'll jump on with you then.
Okay.
We'll jump on with you. We'll have the two Arteta ins versus two Arteta outs. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's make it.
All right, I'll inbox you later.
All right, do it. All right, see you guys later.
Thanks, Gracie. See you later.
No offside. What are you going to understand, all right, bro? When you said Klopp, Steve's right. He was a top manager because what happened is when Klopp took over Borussia Dortmund were actually bullying Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich was absolutely bullying Dortmund by raiding their players. When Klopp came in, he stopped that and said, "We can challenge these." And when Klopp done that, Arsenal in 2013 should have got Klopp. And bro, that was the biggest move we ever did. He was at the club, bro. He was there in the boardroom, bro. We've seen it. We're all waiting to him, thinking, yeah, he's coming.
You read Arsene Wenger, bro. We had the man.
We had him there, bro.
I don't really get what your point is, because my whole point
My point
is
is, we had a
an
chance,
elite
we never
manager,
took it.
not a novice that you believe could.
No, but we had a chance. We never
get us
took
to the
it. That's
top.
the point. The owners had a chance, bro. When you got a license,
Yeah, but you as a fan, you don't demand it as a fan. You yourself, you're always making excuses for this guy, so you don't demand
I'm
it.
backing Arteta.
We could
I'm
have got
backing it.
Klopp.
I've got no
Because
excuses.
it's
I'm
fans
enjoying
like
what he's
you that
doing.
were happy with Arsene Wenger being a failure for 10 years. What are you
No,
talking
but this guy's
about?
better. This guy's doing something right. He's getting us back in the promised
Hard
land,
out
the
here, man.
Champions
Doing
League.
something right, man. Come
Of
on,
course
get out
he
of
is.
here now.
He's
Doing
doing
something,
something
what's he
right.
doing that's right?
We haven't played Champions League for 5 years.
Listen, we're gonna say Francisco. Let's save it. Yeah, me and you, we're gonna have a clash on Tuesday. Francisco, what do you make of this dull, boring performance? What do you make of it, bro?
Man, it was simply a job done. Okay. Apparently, Arsenal wasn't practically set pieces FC because 2 goals from set pieces. In this situation, it was lucky that West Ham is a little bit more focused on Europa League. There were some players that weren't there on the first 11. But what job well done? What job done? Pretty dull, actually. But what job done? 3 points in the bag.
That's it, exactly. We beat a second string West Ham team. Well done, Mikel Arteta.
Oh,
now do it against
that's
me.
our second string. They still had some decent players out there. Don't knock it back. Come on, man.
It doesn't-
Come on.
it doesn't-
Bowen was there. Declan Rice was there. Come on, man. You're making it out like we played their juniors. Northside, I'm coming to your house now. All right?
Hey, Steve,
Second string. Oh, yeah, second string. Second string, really, second string.
team,
They got
man.
Fornals there. They got
Let's
this
check.
second string. They're missing
Let's
2-3
check.
players.
Antonio
Second
coming
string.
for 10 minutes.
Fucking hell.
Second string. I ain't getting excited, bro. I ain't getting excited.
It's not about excited. I'm going to correct you. This wasn't a second string team.
Second string.
Relax
Where
yourself.
was Suchek?
Oh, you want to talk injuries?
Where
You want to talk
was
injuries?
Antonio?
Where was Tini? Where was Partey? Well, let's talk about the gaps in Arsenal squad and
Bro,
the
let's not
West Ham
compare
squad.
because they don't spend not even a quarter of what we spend on.
No, I don't care what spend. We're
Well,
talking
then,
about who's
so
on the
you
pitch.
can't compare.
Forget about the money. We want to talk money or
If
we
you
want to talk
spend
what's
more,
on
you
the
should have a
pitch.
better squad.
Steve.
Let's talk what's on the pitch. Oh, they had injuries. We had injuries. Oh, no. Arsenal can't talk about their injuries, but I can talk about West Ham's injuries.
How are we playing as dull as them when we're not playing in Europe? We play one game a
Steve,
week and we're playing
Yeah,
dull like this.
Yeah, you
I'm
see,
sick
right.
of-
If we were in Europa League, right now, you know what you'd be saying? Fuck this shit, we're in Europa League. Fuck the Europa League. That's what you'd be saying.
Well
Why
said.
would I
bro.
be saying that?
Because it'll be, we just went up against Frankfurt and we've just gone down fucking 2-1 against Frankfurt at home.
No,
You'd be
I
saying
expect
that.
Arsenal to be fighting in all France. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't. A club of our size should be fighting in all France.
So that means when we go to Champions League,
Yeah,
we
my
go to Champions
expectations
League
are fighting in
or
France.
Europa, Champions League or Europa, you're not going to be like, fuck this, you're going to back it?
No, it depends. If we get to the Champions League and we've
You
got
just
a
said you
match
would.
against an inferior side, we're not in that position right
Well,
now.
you just said you would, bro. Wait a minute. You're telling me? Well, I just said to you that if we were West Ham and we just lost to Frankfurt, yeah, then
Yeah.
you just said you'd back it. Now I just said, so if we make Champions League or Europa next year, then you're going to back it. You said no, it's going to depend on what.
I'll back what? Ask me the question again.
What I'm trying to say is I said to you that the way you're going right now is that if we were in Europa League, you'd be saying fuck this shit. We just lost.
I don't
against
care about
Frankfurt.
Europa League. I don't care about Europa League.
You don't care about Europa League.
I don't
if
care
we were
about
in-
Europa League. No,
So-
that's not the standard I want to be at. I want to be at Champions League.
That's what I try. Bro,
I
thank
don't
you.
care about Europa League. I'll be real. I don't care. I care about the
Everybody,
biggest competition.
Northside have just said he doesn't care. He wants his standards.
I don't care. I'm sorry, Fuad. I'm sorry if you get excited over Europa League. If we win it, we've never won anything in Europe. But I don't.
Standard
really
is the Champions League. That's
I
what
don't
you just
care
said.
about it.
I don't. You just said I want to be in the Champions League.
I
Everybody
want to be in the
doing
Champions
that.
League. Yeah.
No,
I want to be in the
Northside,
Champions
and
League.
with a whole
But with a
lot of
manager
issues.
that's actually going to compete, not a
And
manager that's going to
exactly
get slapped
at
in the quarter-final.
1855 on Sunday, the 1st of May, you said I want to be in the Champions League. So stop moaning.
What are you talking about? I want
just
to
said
be in the
yourself.
Champions League. Okay, let me clarify. I want to be in the Champions League.
There we
with
go
somebody
again,
who's
said it
actually
again.
going to make us competitive. This manager's not
How
going to
do you
make
know?
us competitive.
How do
It's
you
going
know?
to be what happened under Arsene Wenger. We get kicked out at the quarterfinals. I'm not
do you
celebrating
know?
that. I
How
want
do
a
you know?
challenge. I want a challenge. In the
How do you
Champions
know?
League.
How do you know? We don't know. How do you know though? We don't know,
What do you
innit?
mean, how do I know? He's struggling already in the Premier League. What's he done in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup this season?
How do
He's
you know,
struggling.
bro?
This guy's struggling with one game a week. He's struggling, bro.
We gotta give him. We can't judge him in the Champions League.
We can't judge him. I've seen enough, bro.
No. What you go? Okay,
I've seen enough. He can't even qualify us for the Europa Conference League, and you're telling me
I'm ready for you, bro, and I'm ready to rip you. Bring anyone. You bring your Shepherd. Bring you all. I'm ready, Steve. You know what? They're not in for the challenge yet. I'm gonna. Do you know when it comes? All you Arteta out fans, you just swallow your words. Because when he makes Champions League football, you're all going to be.
So, we didn't. Sorry, real quick. You know what? You go for it, bro. No, I'm going to shut the fuck up. You say it. Francesco, please, bro. We've been talking too much shit.
Here's the thing. Fuad, nice to meet you, by the way. Okay.
I knew my brother.
Here's the thing. All good. Thank you very much. So it's a little bit question. Okay. Pretty simple. Imagine Arsenal qualifies for the Champions League. Do you think that Arteta, with the history of regarding the scouting, for example, do you think they will be able to attract proper players?
To be honest with you, in this day and age, you don't really have to be in the Champions League to get attractive players, but the players who really are skillful, who've got the passion and want to play, they really want to play Champions League football. So yeah, we will. It ain't down to Arteta. It's down to the wage and down to the club. And if we're in the Champions League, we're in a strong spot to bring players in that we can attract that we couldn't attract before. And that's a fact. When you speak to players, every player wants to play in the Champions League football. But
what players are you talking about? Let's make it specific. What players do you think that we are going to attract just because we're in the Champions League?
We can attract players like Nuno Neves, the Benfica striker. We can attract players like
Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, we can attract them now.
Okay, hold on. He's been linked. Yeah, with Barca. He's been linked with Man United. He's been linked with other big teams that need strikers. I've seen him. Yeah. He had a link as well with Bayern Munich. Why the hell would he want to come here?
But then,
because we're not the only one in
he hasn't gone there yet. But the season's not over yet.
What I'm saying is, you said no. Your statement was we're going to get Champions League. We're going to get Champions League football.
Yeah, and we're going to attract the big players.
What players do you think that we're attracted just because we have Champions League?
Okay, you want to say players? I'll tell you now.
Hold on. You said I let you name a player. You said Darwin Núñez. Núñez has been scouted with all the players that are scouting Haaland.
Well said, Ben. But he's still a Benfica, is he?
He's the second string striker that a lot of these teams
I'm okay. I can name those players. Okay, then.
Stop being biased and stop just because we're Arsenal fans. Why would Darwin Núñez go to Arsenal over Bayern Munich or over Barcelona or over teams like that? Even to a certain extent, you may laugh.
Because they're not challenging.
Because Man United have got 10 halves.
There we go. They're not challenging.
The better manager.
We're not challenging. They're not challenging. You just said two teams ain't challenging.
Hold on. Man United might be Banter FC this season. They might be Banter FC this season. They got a proper director of football that's better than ours. Then they have another manager that is better than ours. He may not be Klopp and Guardiola level, but Ten Hag has more credentials than us. Yeah, they can offer the same wages, if not more. Why is he coming to Arsenal? What other players do you think?
All right. Okay, then let's talk facts. Then you want to talk facts? We can attract every team below us. Tillsman.
Well, that's not what you said.
Wait. Let me finish. Let me land. You know you're talking about that. Tillsman, do you want to stay at Leicester or do you want to come to Arsenal, play in the Champions League? I've always wanted to play Champions League football. Come and play. All right. Your favourite player that you all rate and he's overrated. James Maddison. You want to play Champions League football or do you want to stay at Leicester because you never played there? Oh, I want to play Champions League football. All right. Go to Declan Rice if you've got the money. Do you want to play Champions League football or do you want to stay at West Ham? No, I say West Ham. Bro, these people are... The reality is, teams below us, we can get a lot of players who want to play Champions League.
Did you say Declan Rice?
I'm just saying...
Declan Rice is linked with Chelsea.
I'm just saying... You're making out that Arsenal can't get more attacking players, bro. We can attract players.
Listen, I get what you're saying that we can attract. We can buy the best players. Hold on for it. We can buy the best players from the teams below us right now. We don't need Champions League to do that.
But you're acting like Man United.
Arteta like you. The point you.
Okay, let's go on fast, all right?
If we go, hold on. You made the specific point to tell me that if we go Champions League, we'll get world-class players. James Maddison is not world-class. Very good player, not world-class.
I hate James Maddison, right? So we can't have James Maddison. I've got a personal grudge against
It's
him.
a British
He's not fucking wearing
Odegaard.
Arsenal colours.
He's not world class. What I'm saying,
I just don't
this is
like
the
him.
thing, Ozzy, yeah. This
I
is the
fucking
thing.
hate him.
It sounds good, Ozzy, yeah. But when you actually think about it, all the players he's going to bring up, there are bigger, better clubs right now, ready to compete right now in those exact players.
No
They're
side.
not coming to Arsenal.
Yeah,
They're
and they're not
coming
going to them
us.
clubs you just named, bro. Because wait there, you talk about Barcelona, Bayern
This guy
Munich.
don't get football.
Wait
This
there,
guy
wait there.
don't get
You
it.
don't get what I'm
He
saying.
don't get it.
It's all this. Wait there,
What?
wait there. You're talking about Bayern Munich, okay? This is what I don't like about you. You don't like facts, bro. You're talking about Barcelona. Why would people want to go Barcelona if Man City come knocking the door and Liverpool come knocking the door? Because no one's talking about Barcelona no more. Who's talking about them?
That's not to my point. Why are they coming to Arsenal?
Like
They're
you.
not coming
They're
to
talking,
Arsenal.
bro.
What
They're
are you
talking,
talking
bro.
about? But
They're not
are they
doing
coming
that.
to Arsenal? So why are you making that statement? You're
No,
talking-
I'm making statements you're making out. Like all the teams you just named are like, wow, 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 wow. But they're not. There's only two teams that can attract any world-class player, and that's a fact. It's Manchester City and Liverpool, and maybe Real Madrid. No other team can attract world-class players.
Arsenal are not
Who money?
attractive. You are world class. Arsenal are not attractive.
No. Can you see
And
the likes of
also,
Neymar?
we've
who
not
was
had the
on
history of
Chelsea?
buying
I
world class
don't think
players.
so.
I'm going to tell you this, yeah, unless you didn't know. Your
I
history.
don't think so.
Most of the players that we bought, yeah, they weren't actually world class. When we bought Thierry Henry, he wasn't world class. He wasn't
matter,
world
you
class.
go back to
When we
go back in
bought,
the
he
past.
wasn't world class.
Stop
No,
going back
Mohamed
in the
Salah.
past.
One sec. Mohamed Salah was not world class. Mane
No, he
was not
wasn't.
world class. Van
See,
Dijk
bro,
was not
see, you
world
don't
class.
understand the
Wait
game,
a second.
This
Don't
guy
start
don't
comparing
understand
this
football,
shit.
bro.
That's good recruitment. Okay. Jurgen Klopp, what he's done at Liverpool is what Arsene Wenger did for Arsenal. So let's not compare what Liverpool are doing now, because that's
Let
what
me
Arsene
plan,
Wenger
because
did
you
back
don't
then.
get the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is this: when Arteta-ins are saying to us that we're going to get world-class players once we get Champions League football.
No, so
The
that's
point
not-
is, Arsenal do not have
that's
a
not
history of buying ready-made world-class players. I never said that we've never bought wisely and correctly. What I'm saying is their statement is incorrect, because we've never, even when we were dominating, we never had a history of doing that. So why are we going to have the history of doing that now when we have a manager that has no pull, a sporting director that has
Right,
no
so-
pull, and our club has been run to the mud?
When Mesut Ozil signed,
That's
When
one
Mesut-
play, bro. I'm talking about the
but
history.
you just
of
wait a
Arsenal.
second.
That's one player.
You're saying to me, look, if you're saying to me,
One player.
Arsenal don't have history, we bought one world-class player. So I make 1 point. One. I'm not saying it was
One.
the best. I'm
I'm
saying we
talking
bought
about
one.
since the
Now,
hit-
I'm not saying we're going to go and buy world-class players, all right? All I'm trying to
Why are
say
they
is
making
that
that statement?
you're talking about players, all right? And we're talking about players and all this shit. I'm saying I want to know how the hell you're going to attract a world-class manager. When you can fucking answer that question to me, and we'll talk, because we can't attract a world-class
No,
manager.
because I'm not answering that question. I'm answering Fuad. Because Fuad made a statement to me.
We can't do
we're
that.
a world-class
We
player.
can't do that.
What I'm
That's
saying
what I
is,
want.
It's not a statement. No.
Allegri
Offside.
in.
It's a football. Do you know what I say? All right, boys. Understand. This
Well,
is
you
a
can't-
football. This is a football statement.
Allegri
You
in.
ask any football fan besides Arsenal fans and the Arteta out fans. All right. Every Premiership team will tell you. I can bring a West Ham fan on you. I can bring a Norwich fan on you. They'll say every world-class player or every top player or every good player wants to play Champions League football. I will get a professional footballer on you, and he'll say exactly the same thing as I said, because it's an attractive. It's the most attractive.
You're
thing, competition in the world.
selectively not listening to what I'm saying.
No, but
You
you're
said
going
that we
on.
would
No,
attract
I'm talking
world-class
football.
players. There's
You're
a
just
difference
talking
between players.
Arsenal. You're more
This
fixated,
guy does
bro.
not listen.
The reality is Arsenal
don't
are
listen.
building. The
You
reality
don't
is Arsenal
listen.
are
You don't
building.
listen. You make a statement and then you don't
No,
want
but I'm just saying to you what a statement
You
is.
made
by
a
saying
statement.
if I
You made a
got
statement
any
that
fan
it's
base-
world-class players. Did I ever say that players don't want to play in the Champions League? That would be a stupid comment to make. I never said that.
So
You
why
said
are we
world-class
worried about
players.
getting there?
So I asked you.
I think the levels in world class are a bit different between your world class north side and his. That's the issue. Look.
That's why I asked him.
Northside's talking Mbappe, Neymar, Diabala. He's talking about that kind of play.
All right, but Steve, on planet Earth,
Even
Those
the
players
team
aren't
below
coming
that,
to
though.
Arsenal, okay?
on planet Earth,
Bro,
no side,
even
on
the team
planet
below
Earth,
that.
they're not, I don't know what
Aussie, even the team below that
On
right
Earth,
now,
they're not
there's
coming to
a lot
Arsenal.
of teams in for those players, which is why I let Fuad name me a player. They are being linked to teams that are ready to compete now. Why would that player want to come
But
to
name me
Arsenal?
teams,
This
all
is
right,
the problem.
there's no side.
It's not attractive at the moment. We're not.
But that's what I'm saying. Why can't Fuad admit that? It's the truth. We're not. It's not. Why can't you admit
Here's the
that?
thing.
Look,
Fuad,
I
we're
know,
not
listen,
attractive, bro.
on planet Earth, we'd be lucky. Do you know what? When I see you all, like I seen you the other day on thing, you're talking about Gabriel Jesus, bro. We'll be lucky to get him.
Yeah,
We'll be lucky to get him.
Yeah.
All right, you Arsenal fans understand that. You Arsenal fans, we'll be lucky to get him. Because okay, don't get me wrong. Ivan Toney's a top player. You don't see Ivan Toney turning Real Madrid defenders and putting in the top corner.
So you said we'll be lucky to get Gabriel, yeah?
No. Do you see Ivan Toney?
No, you made that statement. I'm asking you again. Is that you made that statement? I'm asking. No, I'm asking you. You made that statement. We'd be lucky to get Gabriel, yeah?
We'll be lucky to get Gabriel Jesus.
So how can you say that we would be lucky to get Gabriel, yeah? But then on the other hand, you made a statement saying that we go and get in Champions League is enough to get world-class players. The both
no, but it's not about that, sign. You're so negative. You're going off negativity. You're talking about. You're too negative.
You just went.
You said that, not me. I didn't say that.
Your problem is you don't want Champions League football. You don't want Arteta to be there. So what do you want then, bro?
You made a statement that
every world-class player.
I'm just re-saying what you said. You said get Champions League.
I don't have to make a statement.
But then you said you'll be lucky if we get Gabriel. What is it? Are we lucky or are we definitely going to get him?
No. We're lucky to get him. Because you're saying the way Arteta is and the way Arsenal are and the way this manager can attract players. Name me a player who turned a Real Madrid defender and put it in the top corner. Go on, to your caliber. Because that's what good players do. They play in the Champions League and they play against good defenders and they play against teams like Real Madrid and score past them. You guys get a boner of a guy who scores a goal against Norwich's. Calvin Lewin. He ain't no Jesus. He ain't better than Jesus. He's nowhere near his level.
You still haven't answered my question because I caught you out there.
You never caught me out. I'm saying to you,
when you made both of those statements, I want to ask Aussie Gooner a question. I want to ask Aussie Gooner a question. Aussie, how do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, if this manager gets top four, we get Champions League football. Do you agree with Fuad that we'll be able to attract any world-class footballer if we just qualify for the Champions League? What do you make of it?
Look, the players I think we're going to be able to attract. Okay, when we're talking world-class players, we're talking players of the category, like I said, Mbappe's, Dybala, blah blah blah. Right? I don't see them coming to Arsenal. Not now. I don't see that. But I can see players like Yuri Tielemans, who I've wanted for a long time. Now, world-class or not, I think he's a solid player. I can see him coming in. Jesus, yes, would be lucky to have him. With the squad that we have, and I'm not holding my breath for me to go and sign, Messi. I don't see that happening. That's not going to be happening. The reason why is because our club lacks ambition. So these players, not only do they want to play in Champions League, but they want to play for a club that's ambitious, like a Manchester City, like a Bayern. These teams are looking for fucking trophies and money, but trophies first, of course. So I don't see us attracting those kind of players like Mbappe's, Dybala, Neymar, to name a few. But I do see us I do see us in the mix for some decent players. Decent. When I mean decent, players like Yuri Tielemans, players like Max Aarons. I'm being realistic. These are players we can get in, and these are players that are decent and that can pull a shift. Are we going to win the Champions League? No. Is it going to make the team more solid? Yes, but it's called tiny steps. And then maybe if you're lucky.
Why don't you think we can get world-class players?
Now?
Yeah.
Because the project is so fucking big, by the time we get to where we got to get, these world-class players wasted 5 fucking years and lost the glory years. They don't want to wait 5 years for this fucking team to be where it has to be. They're not going to want to do that. You think Dybala wants to come here, waste 5 fucking years for Arsenal to get their shit in gear to get the fucking squad right? No. He wants to get into a team that's already sort of ready to rumble and then progress, right? So the project that we have is massive. But in saying that, that's the same fucking sell. That is the same sell to any manager that's going to come into Arsenal after Arteta. The project is big. This is why Allegri, when he looked at it, he looked at the fucking stupid shit that the Cronkies put down and he went, I'm not a 3-year-old manager that's trying to make a name for myself. I've made a name for myself. And I'm not going to waste fucking 5 years of my career playing fucking by your stupid rules. And that's why he didn't take it. That's why Arteta came in and decided, I'll take the job because I've never had one, right? And he's going to make a name for himself. And that's what he's done. Mate, it's the same as football players. Who was Saka? Nobody. But you see, because he was nobody, he's pushing now as hard as he can to be somebody. One day he'll be somebody, And then when I tell him, Saka, track back, he's going to say, fuck you. I'm like Mohamed Salah. I score goals. I stay here. I don't go there. Plain and simple. And you know what you say? Okay, you score goals because you've done that. You are that player. That's who you are. But up until you become that player, you can't say nothing. The same as a manager. Up until you can prove something, you got to do this. And that's what the Cronkies want, right? Allegri is not going to come here and play and sit here with some stupid budget and some fucking owners that are not ambitious. He wants to go and he wants to be with owners that are ambitious, that are trying to win a title, and they're going to try and support him. And then the money comes in. That's the way he wants to play. That's not the way the Cronkies play. That's why Arteta's got a job, and that's why it's secured. Long-winded answer, I know. I'll go back to it over and over and over again, but I think it's the most valid point.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I agree with. I'm
sorry, it's not good. It's not, I know it's not good news. You know, it's not like I'm going to say Diabala's. We got linked to Diabala. He's not going to come to Arsenal. If he does, we'll be lucky. He's not going to come to Arsenal. Come on.
But this is what I'm saying, and this is why I'm saying we're going to get world-class players.
It's too much work. It's too much work.
All right, if say for instance, Diabala is definitely leaving Juventus, right? All right, we all know he's definitely leaving Juventus. So the teams that are in for him are Man United, Arsenal,
Paris Saint-Germain,
the top and Tottenham. But Paris Saint-Germain, because they're looking at
He'll go to Paris Saint-Germain, my friend. He's 100%. Already there. He's Parlez-vous français, my friend.
Money, Neymar, Mbappe. Hold on. If Mbappe leaves Paris Saint-Germain and Neymar wants to go back to Barcelona or Real Madrid, that's the rumors. Real Madrid and Neymar or Barcelona back to Barcelona. Then he might do you to the thing. Oh wait, there. Let me see what I'm doing. Because you're talking about Dembele, but what about Pogba? He might go Paris Saint-Germain
and sit on the bench. Diabala is not going to sit on the bench.
I don't know, bro.
Diabala won't sit on the bench.
Who are they going to drop?
Diabala in the French. Diabala in Liga 1.
Yeah, but only reason why is for Mbappe. If Mbappe goes, then he's going to go there. If Mbappe goes Real Madrid, then he's going to go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But these kind of players are looking for. They're not looking
money.
Not just money. They're not looking for a project that's so big and it's going to take so long before they're going to see glory or any kind of glory, a chance at glory. Nobody wants to be Matthew Letizia. You understand? Those days are gone. You know, Alan Shearer, I love Newcastle. Those days are gone. Les Ferdinand, David Ginola, great players. Newcastle, what did they fucking see? They saw nothing. David Ginola could have come to Arsenal like that and won something. Could have gone to Man United like that and won something. He didn't because he loved the club. Same with Alan Shearer, but they didn't. They're looking at it and saying, do I stay here for 8 years and maybe win something? Or do I go to a team that's got more foundation and more structure and challenge in the next 2 years? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You want to challenge, my friend. You want to challenge, and that's what these players want. They don't want to end up like Steven Gerrard.
That's what
they
I'm
want
saying,
silverware in the short term. They want to go to teams that they can fight straight away for titles.
This year or next year for sure. This year, like this year we're fighting. Next year we're winning. They want that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like a manager, I do agree with you, Ozzy, when you're saying that we're not going to spend the whole money needed. But also, you know, even at washed up Arsene Wenger, what did we see? Even when we wasn't spending that much money, players wanted to play for him. They knew his reputation. They knew about him, the way he developed players. And he had, even when he was declining, which we all saw, he had that reputation and he had that.
Yeah, but you see that.
I mean, what I'm saying is, hold on, Fuad. What I'm saying is this manager doesn't have that. So not only do we have a club that's managed to be fourth loser, fifth loser, sixth loser, and not really backing a manager, we also have a manager that has no pull in the game. There's no one coming up saying, I want to work with Mikel Arteta, you know, and that's something that we could use before that we don't no longer have. We don't even play the sexiest football. I mean, look at the performance today against West Ham. We look like we've been playing 2 games a week as well, when we've only been playing once a week and we can field out our strongest team, you know, if we don't have injuries. So what I'm saying is, like I said, Fuad, it sounds great, but in my opinion, I don't think it's going to work out the way you envision it. And that is why ultimately I don't care about top four. Because ultimately it's going to lead to nothing.
Yeah, but you could talk about that. You say they're not playing for him. Northside, if they weren't playing for him, they'll be 12th or 10th or 11th or 13th.
I never said they're not playing for him. When did I say that?
Of course they're playing for him. You just said it just then.
I never said that.
You just said it just then 2 seconds ago.
What did I say? Who's not playing for him?
Under Arsene Wenger, they used to play for him. But
No,
with
I
this man,
said,
with this man, they don't play
on
for him.
Arsene Wenger, I said Arsene Wenger was washed, but he had a reputation to attract players because of his reputation in the game.
That's a good factor, that comment there.
Arsene Wenger, in the game today, Arsene Wenger is a coach. He's still represented as number one, bro. People rate him as number one because he changed the English game. So Arsene Wenger, you're never going to take nothing away from him.
That's what I'm saying, but Arteta doesn't have that.
But then who changed the English game?
Arteta, it's not, bro. It's not. He's a nobody. In football, he's a nobody. He was a nobody as a player, and he's a nobody as a manager. And that's the truth, bro. In the world
but then you say that then. He's got a better track record than David Moyes in winning stuff, haven't he?
Who the hell? Do I care about David Moyes?
I'm just saying to you. You are saying he's a rubbish manager. He's got a track record. He's won the FA Cup, so he got that to his name, haven't he?
David Moyes, bro. Come on. There's levels to this, yeah. We just got rid
No,
of Arsene Wenger.
but I'm just saying to you. I'm
Moyes.
just saying to you though, you guys were asking. You guys a few months back when we were going on this little battle. Oh, I don't even think that. And then now, you know.
Well, you mentioned Darwin Núñez. Francisco, you're a Benfica fan. You've been seeing Darwin Núñez. Do you think Darwin Núñez will leave Benfica, who get Champions League every season? Yeah, every season. Is he going to leave? Is he going to leave Benfica to come to Arsenal? What do you think?
I think it's very difficult because in this case, Darwin Núñez is being perhaps one of the few shining stars in Benfica, and there is a heavy link with other big clubs, Bayern, Barcelona, teams that they not only are in the Champions League, but they are teams that are be ready to compete for titles in the space of the year of 2 years. That's a big problem. Yes, Arsenal can say, oh, we got Champions League, but Darwin Núñez is going to see, okay, is Champions League just enough? Is his team ready to compete, also fight, for example, for a league title or to win any major honors? That is the big problem. Yes, Arsenal can give him a big wage, but that thing alone won't attract him. Okay, in this case, okay, so let's give him the big wage. It won't be enough for a guy like Darwin Núñez. He wants to see, okay, is this team competitive enough to be in all fronts? It is for money. Okay, this is literally the only thing you're gonna get by saying, "Oh, we have Champions League, we have big money, big wages, we provide big wages." The only thing you're going to attract is mercenaries. Yes, it can work in the first season, but after that, they going to slow down. Look at, for example, Man City when they bought Robinho. Did okay first season, then they dropped.
I think the only thing that's coming that's major that'll come from Champions League football, right, and competing in Champions League football, and the more I think about it now, I think this might be more valid, is that if the owners pull their heads out of their bums and start to show some ambition, then if they start to show a real process, a decent manager would be attracted to the fact that he'll still be competing in Champions League while being part of a project at Arsenal with owners that back him. That's only if those owners decide to do what they're supposed to do. That's the only thing, big thing you're going to get from Champions League. Apart from this, I forgot to mention, apart from them lining their pockets with all the merchandise and the shirts and the fucking rubbish and the advertising and the money, that's for them. But for us, I don't see Darwin Núñez signing for Arsenal. Come on, man. It's like saying Kylian Mbappe is going to sign for Arsenal. Come on, man. The project's massive. You can see what it is. It's huge. It's 4 years. 4 years is going to take like this. 4 years. In this manner, 4 seasons. The way we're going. 4 seasons. And if anyone doesn't like the sound of it, that's just the way it is.
Yeah. Arsenal is not ready to compete for major honors in the short term. Darwin Núñez, like I said, Okay, it's going to be more attractive, not only to a team that is in the Champions League, but is ready to win major honors in the inside competition.
Domestic.
But yeah, it's domestic competitions. Bayern is always ready for domestic competitions. Man United is starting to build now with Ten Hag and Ralph Ragnick as the director. They're going to try to be ready to compete in the shortest
3
term
years,
possible.
3 years.
Yeah, it's going to be short term because if they bought Darwin Nunes, it's going to be currently 22, 23. It's going to be more in his prime 26. He's going to be ready for that.
I think both Arsenal and United, and I've said it at the start of the season, are in sync. And we're in sync not just in the way winning, losing games, like in our results, but in the position that we're in a rebuild phase. And I think the only thing that we can expect is more younger players and maybe decent players of quality.
Yeah.
Players like your Tielemans, players like this, your Max Aarons, blah, blah, blah. These are the kind of players that we should expect at Arsenal. They're not rubbish. They're decent. They're performers. And for me, I've always been a kind of guy that I don't need a big name. I need a person that's going to go out there and put everything out on the pitch. Because Mohamed Salah was nobody. Mane was nobody. But they came out and they came to prove something. Now, when a player comes onto the pitch to prove something, that's when you get to see if they can shine, how good they are. And I would rather be like that. That's how Man United are moving now. And I want to be like this. I don't want to be Paris Saint-Germain. I've got Mbappe. I don't need the big name. Why I want a big ego, a massive ego, right? Imagine having a massive ego. And you've got all these young players up and coming who are getting there, who might get there. You never know. And then you got this one ego. It's going to demoralize the whole freaking team.
Yeah.
But if you've got a whole bunch of egos, a whole bunch of good players, then it works because everybody's quality. So, it's banter all day. But when you're down here and he's up here, I don't like it. I don't think it'll work for Arsenal.
Now, and this is what I admire a little bit of Liverpool. In terms of recruitment, they've been amazing. Top notch. End of story. The problem when I make that question for if Arteta is able to attract proper players is the other reason is also the Arsenal recruitment is not being good at this late.
No.
Look at the case this game of Tavares. I already said I think it does accept refunds, by the way. Nuno Tavares in the goal in the West Ham goal. Kufel had so much pace. Dude, the guy
He didn't even know he was there.
Yeah. Dude, the guy
Why do they have to be Portuguese, man? It's sake.
That's why I asked you. I'll go, what nationality is he? And I'm waiting for it. One of your boys.
Nah, don't affiliate me.
Dude,
Don't affiliate me. I'm not affiliated.
Hold on. When Nuno Tavares was at Benfica, there were some Benfica fans to say that it would be better than Nuno Mendes.
Is it?
Yeah, there were Benfica fans said that Nuno Tavares would be better left back. When Nuno Tavares was at Benfica still, yes, last season, would be better than Nuno Mendes. I was the one who said that Nuno Mendes would be better than Nuno Tavares because I know this guy could be okay attacking, but the guy hates defending, and he's a left back. How the hell are you a left back and you hate defending? Jesus Christ, Stevie Wonder could do a proper job than you buck.
It's mad. It's mad. It's actually mad. And there's Nuno Mendes over there in PSG ready to win silverware. While Tavares is here. I don't know what he's doing. I don't even know what he's doing.
Give me a brain aneurysm. It's giving me a brain aneurysm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Listen, I'm going to get the last thoughts because I'm going to have to bounce in a bit. Aussie, I'll start with you. What's your final thoughts on today's game?
Look, end of the day, made West Ham pay for some mistakes, made West Ham make mistakes. We should have been more clinical with the chances that we created. Nketiah should have scored at least one of those goals. It should have been 3, the way I see it. It's a grind out win. That's what it ended up being. It could have been 3 goals to 1. But unfortunately, we're not clinical enough. What can I say? 3 points. 3 points away from Chelsea. We're not doing too bad. What can I say?
Yeah. Francisco, last words, bro.
Man, what job done? It always tough against West Ham in their turf, in their home turf. They are a good team. Okay, they have a good. Usually, they have always a good first 11, but then there is not a lot of depth in the squad. It was job done. 2 goals from set pieces. Okay, that conceded goal was shambolic again. But okay, next game is going to be against Leeds. Okay, in theory, an easy game. Okay, the only games I'm more concerned is against Tottenham and Newcastle. Those are the games that's going to be a ball buster.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I agree with the both of you. With Aussie, I agree as well. In Nketiah, so many chances. He didn't take any of them. And at least one of them you got to bury, especially when you're trying to fight for a new contract. But he's just dropped down to the level that we know that he is, that he's just not good enough. Odegaard, another player, as soon as the team dropped down 2 banks of 4, he can't break them down. Passing it backwards, sideways. Where was the creativity? Where was he breaking the lines? Where was he, eye the needle passes like we once used to have with Mesut Ozil at least? None of that from Odegaard. And this is why I don't really rate him, because you have to be giving it your all every week. Sometimes things go your way, sometimes it don't. Granit Xhaka, I still don't know what he brings to this team. El Nene, once again, was a shining light in midfield for me. I feel like he played a decent game. Not the best game from El Nene. I don't think it was as good as his performance against Man United and Chelsea, but still very good performance. Tavares is a complete calamity. Aussie, you called it out straight from the start that you'd rather Cedric out position than him, and he cost us a goal. So, Rob Holding,
Again, he cost again. This is not the. Remember, guys, this is not the first time.
Man United
Scored a goal and then said, "Wait a minute, we got to give him one back." Handball.
Exactly. Rob Holding actually defensively was decent today, but I felt like West Ham's attack was a bit spineless without Antonio up there, without a final focal point. I don't think they were that great, but he did a job. So I'll give him praise today, even though he's a player I don't like. I can praise a player I don't like if they play well for a game. And then when we look up front, I mean, Saka and Martinelli for me were poor. I think Martinelli was worse than Saka today. Yeah. But they were both poor. They both didn't do anything. I didn't see them ripping them apart. And this is against a West Ham that are more focused. They got one eye on the Europa League fixture against Frankfurt. Maybe it was a bit much of me to call it second string. Yes, Souček wasn't there. Yes, Antonio wasn't there. It was still pretty strong enough to get a result. But we know that their heart and their focus is more on the Europa. They're not going gung-ho for this match. But it is what it is. I mean, we win, and I'm happy about the win, but it just prolongs this manager staying in the job, a manager that I don't think is going to get us to the top. Listen, Tuesday, me and Fuad, it's been boiling because he's been winding me up for about 6 weeks since he's been on Ramadan. This guy, I'm telling you, he every time we win, yes, see. When we lose, I don't hear from him. Yeah, bad day at the office, and he locks off WhatsApp all the time. But listen, me and him are going to get into it on Tuesday. Yeah, apparently
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
That's gonna go. I don't know where that's gonna go. The direction, when this show should be about this. Fuck, you don't know where you're gonna end up with that one, mate.
I need a referee, man. I don't know, Aussie. Maybe you could be. I need a referee because it's gonna.
Message me. We'll discuss something because honestly, I was watching what was going on there. I don't know if you saw the private chat. I was like. I'm lost. What the fuck is going on?
That was such a Nick. This was such a Nick experience, man.
One thing I do love about Fuad before I go.
Fuad's fucking good.
It's me and Fuad. We always do keep it football. We always keep it football. We go at each other, but we keep it football. But one thing is just like he's just like, yeah, bring it on, and I'm just like, yeah, bring it on, and then it just, you know what I'm saying? And as we're going at it, I'm seeing the amount of people watching live going up. They've been waiting for this. I'm telling you.
Oh fuck, man! But you know what? Big up Fuad. Big up Fuad. Big up Fuad. Yeah. I love that bloke, bro. He's just he's a top fella. He's a top fella all round.
It is what it is, man. Listen, we can all have differences of opinions. Even me today, me and you didn't see eye to eye in certain comments. That's what football's about, man. That's what football's about. You know what I'm saying? It would be a very boring stream if we agree with everything each other says.
Yeah.
Francisco, thank you for coming on, bro. Thank you, love.
Yeah.
Aussie Gooner, I'm not going to take up no more time, no more of your time. What time is it right now?
4:10 in the morning.
Okay, go to bed. Listen, people, subscribe. Make sure you go like and subscribe to Aussie Gooner's channel as well. How can I forget? Make sure you go give me a sub, go subscribe, go support. And listen, we're out, people. We're out.
Yep. Yeah.